Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know your lovers love us, cuz us talk ish, you live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. The what? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
One, two. 1 2 1 2 1 2
3
1 2
3.
We jumped in the joints already. We already listen. We already in live. Let me make sure we got some sound. Can y'all hear us out there? Let me know if y'all can hear us. Get in the chat. The what show? The what jigger? What jigger? What? Oh, that was nice. I like that. Yo, this show gonna be crazy tonight. Oh, and we got sound. And we got sound, gang. My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
an artist named Fliz.
Right next to him is
TJ Source.
We are the What Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in once again. The chat is already popping. It look like 40 watching already, so we ready to get this going real quick.
Yep.
Listen, before we get started, we want to let y'all know that we got a sponsor that we want y'all to check out. It's called black-yeti.com. Head over there for that THC infused product. Head over there for those the gummies and the chocolates. Chocolate. Life is like a box of chocolate. Listen, I know a lot of y'all didn't think we was going on tonight because it's already 9:33, but we was here. I was getting some little grub on, and Fliz was here. He was ready. TJ was ready. We was getting our cups. I don't know if y'all drinking with us tonight. Grab your cup. We're going to do a little salute. We got the screwball tonight. Unless you got some water. Screwball. Salute with the water.
As Vic would say.
Salute with the TJ. Screwball. Cut the check. Yep. Gang, we appreciate y'all. It's going to be crazy. Listen, I want to say first and foremost, D Harold in the building. I want to say first and foremost, if my gang, if y'all see us with our head down, we sharing the show. Share the show with us. Make sure everybody know that the What Show is live. We direct, live and direct. But I want to get this started with, first of all, if you are in Florida and you are in the path of the
Florida.
Yeah, if you are in the path of the hurricane, please evacuate. Well, it's almost a little too late to evacuate. We're gonna say prayers for the people in Florida. Nathaniel Harris said, y'all need to go hard. You right, we're gonna go hard. Listen, and I ain't gotta say pause. I'm a grown man, right, Flizzy?
Exactly.
I gotta say no pause up in here. Listen, if you're in the path of the hurricane, please hunker down. They're talking about between 5 and 15 feet waves and water and yada yada. It's gonna be really bad. I don't know what happened to this guy. There's a guy that's online in a little boat. Remember the video I sent you guys?
Yeah.
It's a little guy down in Florida that he's in a little white dude. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But he said he's gonna ride out the storm in this little, it's like a little teeny boat, like a 1-person, 2-person boat. He said the waves go up and the waves come down, so he ain't really tripping off any problems, right? Let me see if I can find this dude. But they was calling him Lieutenant Dang, right? They was calling him Lieutenant Dang, right? And
Lieutenant Dang.
Hey, already found him that fast, Lieutenant Dang. But I think they got him.
He looked like him too.
I think they may have grabbed him. Let me see if I can get this video up, gang. Because Lieutenant Dang is in Florida. Please do not be like Lieutenant Dang. But Lieutenant Dang is in the path of the hurricane, dog. And he refuses to evacuate. Now, if you are in that path, Trey Port in the building, Raquel in the building, praying the storm weekends in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen. Because it's a lot of my peoples down there that's in Florida.
My family out there too.
Yeah, we all got some family. Everybody got some family in Florida. We hope that you guys out of the path of harm's way. But let me bring up Lieutenant Dang. We got a lot to talk about, gang. I promise you, we're gonna get into a lot of good stuff. But I do want to talk about Lieutenant Dang because Lieutenant Dang is like bugging out. I might can find him. I want to just get this one video up.
They gave you the Medal of Honor.
Yo, listen, bro. Homeboy is not. This is it right here. Let me bring this up for the people.
Yep.
He is not trying to leave. Lieutenant Dang right here. So we sharing the screen right there. This guy right here that you see on your screen, he will not. He's in a little dinghy and he refuses to leave. I heard a rumor that they might have the police went and grabbed him. Salute Vic in the building, but
Vic was good.
The little, I think dude is high. Homeboy is dead ass high. I'm gonna be honest with you. And he's saying that, what's his name? Joseph Balanowski, right? Don't be like this guy right here, bro. I hope this dude lives through the storm, but dead ass. Here it is right here.
Your boy's riding the SS Minnow.
Yeah.
Look at this. He said the safest place to be is on the boat.
You know.
All right, that's enough of that. Listen, bro. Let me just be honest, bro. This storm ain't nothing to play with. I got people. I think the last storm, like 200 some people passed away. You know what I mean? D. Hurl said prayers for my second home, Tampa Bay. I loved it there for 10 years. So then my people
Dave
for
was
real.
out there for a minute. What up, Dave?
Salute D. Hurl in the building.
Right,
so again, man, if we can get y'all to just understand what's going on and not play games with this storm, but some people are playing games with this storm. Let me show you this picture right here. This guy battened down his house. He tied his house down with some, what are those, Fliz?
Straps.
With some straps, right? And some pulleys, right?
He bucked. Look at he probably got it spiked into the cement, and you know what I mean?
What's your odds of this working though? He said, someone please update my post-hurricane. Please update me post-hurricane about this house specifically. What's going on, Fliz? Would this work? In your honest opinion. He put straps on the house.
It's better than nothing.
It's low-key better than, I'm gonna give you that. It's low-key better than nothing.
He's fighting, he's trying.
Yeah.
Low-key better than nothing, but it's a single level structure. So that's gonna really not be good when that flood comes. So them straps ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna blow. Hopefully they'll hold it down from blowing away. But when that thing when that water come, that's a whole nother problem. I don't know what city they're actually in, but I don't know if this gonna work, bro. I'm dead ass. Let me see. She said that on track. Boats get tossed and wrecked in storms. She's talking about Lieutenant Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said that he gonna make it in the storm. Listen, bro.
He bugging.
He is bugging. I don't know about this house. TJ, what you think?
Oh, damn, that looks crazy, yo.
You think it can't work?
I mean, he's trying. Shit.
I think it's better than nothing.
Better than hell, yeah. It's better than that. He's trying. He's fighting.
Because you know, like, yo, sometimes you see that wind pull roofs off. It's like, nah, I'm holding my shit down.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
But I'll say I saw a video of a dude who got like a brand new Corvette style. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled his car up on this thick plastic he bought. He got his car straight wrapped, like completely like and had his, you know what I mean, on stuff. He's like, yo, I ain't losing my Corvette, yo. He got it like buckled in the garage with the thick plastic. So some of these people ain't trying to go out like that.
Wow.
They're like, I'm fighting,
Yeah, Florida's bugging out, yo. Please get the safety, get the high ground. I want to talk about this person in Florida, Woe Vicky. I don't know if y'all know who Woe Vicky is. She's she's more like a internet. She's internet famous, Instagram, Twitter. She's famous for just bugging out, just being like she's a what you call it, an influencer, right?
All right.
Like y'all don't really deal with all the influencer stuff. But Woe Vicky, she said, I'm staying here for the hurricane because I want to get the real Florida experience. So this is an influencer saying she's going to stay. First of all, y'all got to know this chick be bugging out. She's been bugging out for about 8 years online. So, but she wants to stay there because she wants the real Florida experience. This is what we doing right now, gang. This is what Whoa Vicky is up to. I'm trying to figure out what is going on, bro. D. Harold said if them winds get to 80 to 90, all them straps gonna hold in the house is gonna go up.
Oh yeah. But now that they say it's supposed to be like what over 100. I'm saying 120, 100, like, know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro.
It's supposed to go crazy.
I think Mike G said he's still riding it out. He's still down there.
Damn.
Mike G down there. Yeah, he live down there. So he in Miami somewhere. I don't know how close that is to what's going on, but I know Tampa's in the path. Riston said that's nuts.
Florida,
that
man.
Dude desperate to not fly away. Dead ass. But I think I heard that they went and grabbed Lieutenant Dang. I'm not sure 100%.
He's in some little boat too.
He in a little boat, but he
Little
claimed,
shit.
and by his math, the boat gonna go up and go down when the waves go up and
Yeah,
down.
all right.
That's his math.
That's like a castaway type of shit. Like he's
He's wild. Riston said her teeth bugging out. That don't look attractive on a female. I get it. I feel you. I'm saying up to 200 miles. Oh wow, Raquel said
Shout out to King Handsome.
200-mile wind gusts in certain areas. King Handsome in the building. Salute. Yo, listen, I want to say people like this Whoa Vicky chick, these are the people that make other people make dumb decisions, bro. Don't be like this chick, dead ass. I'm just going to be honest. Before we get to all the good stuff, prayers up to Florida, man. Please evacuate. Get to high ground if you can. You know what I'm saying? And check in, bro. My daughter's down in Jacksonville. I texted this morning. I said, let us know when it's over with. Jacksonville not directly in the path, but they are going to be affected as well. I think they're getting flooding too. So, just prayers up for Florida, bro. Like, listen, this is some stuff y'all need to know. I know y'all want to hear Diddy and all that, but at the same time, we do need to address things like this because this is very important. But as we move forward and go into the night's programs, there's a lot going on. We didn't talk about Diddy's mom last week, right?
Nah.
Diddy's mom made a statement, and it was kind of crazy to me. I want to touch on it a little bit, but I don't want to. It's not going to be a Diddy show because we got so much to talk about. But I'm not going to disrespect his mom. But I do want to talk about the statement that she made, right? Because I think she may have made it a little bad for Diddy, in my opinion. And I think them cops going to have offense with what she said because she's basically saying that we are kind of missing the point with him, and to her, she feel like he's been unfairly treated by us and the media, that we're running with a narrative that's bad because he's really a good person. Let me see. Riston said, yo, facts influencing my ass, a bad influencer maybe. Hey, let's all stay in the hurricane and die together. LMAO. That's true. I don't know, man. Whoa, Vicky does wild stuff, right? And I want to get you guys' opinion on this thing with Diddy's mom, because we didn't talk about this yet, but she does have a statement, and I do want to read that just so y'all know. And I get it that a mother posed a ride for her child. Did y'all read any of this or anything about this statement yet?
I seen it. I'm saying, but I don't know. Like she's supposed to speak up for her son, but it seems like she did it. Like there was no media, and I mean, like, saying the PR people and nothing like that. Like, how they trying to control, like, the PR people basically. Yeah,
they trying to control the narrative.
Like she did it, like, you know what I mean? So it's like the way she worded some things, it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Make sure you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna get you guys' opinion. I'm gonna get your opinion, Flizzy, TJ. We're gonna have a conversation and then we're gonna move into some more stuff because I don't want to spend all night on this. But Janice Small Combs is defending her superstar son, Sean Diddy Combs. The musician and producer is currently in federal custody as he awaits trial. Combs is he's facing multiple lawsuits accusing him of a range of sexual misconduct and other illegal activity. His mom, Janice Combs, released a statement, and here's a statement. I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. Now she's saying that all of this is lies, gang, and I understand his mom is protecting him, but I don't know if it's all lies. Let me keep this going. To bear witness what seems like a public lynching of my son before he's had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. My son may have not been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with his ex-girlfriend in the hotel surveillance when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and the lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when the truth is outside the norm or is too complicated to be believed. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. Oh, that's Diddy's thing. They jumped to something else. Let me read. I got off topic, but here it is. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and grave charges leveled against him. So this is my thing. She's basically saying that it's all lies and that the media is making a narrative that is not true about her son. And I understand what she's trying to do. She's trying to, any mother gonna protect their son, right? Any mother gonna protect their son. But at the same time, I think you gotta hold fast when you start saying that it's all lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Flizzy?
Yo, I mean, yeah, I'll tread lightly on that one because it's somebody's mom.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I don't discredit everything she's saying either, because the media will fluff some stuff up.
Right.
You know, so, but where there's smoke, there's fire. There's a lot of damn smoke too. So yeah, maybe all of it's not the truth, maybe, but all of it ain't a lie either. So that's what I'm gonna say on that level. But I do recognize the media will fluff some stuff up, and even us here talking about it, that's how the world is. Mm-hmm. It's a hot button topic. We're gonna discuss that. We're gonna talk about that.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to his mom for writing for him, you know.
Dead ass. I mean, I get it. So this is what it is. Your mom supposed to do what she do. She supposed to say my son, da da da. Now, the only thing she acknowledged was the video, right? She said that he wasn't truthful about the video. Yep. I think if there was no video, she would say that was a lie too. Yeah. Right? It's 120 victims.
Before that too.
Huh?
He was saying that before that too.
Before the video, it was lying. The girl was trying to extort him, get money, da da da. So I mean, I'm like,
wouldn't your mom think that was a lie about all of us?
Yeah, your mom.
We were beating the hell out of some girl. All of our moms would be like, "You bull, you get out of here."
Yeah, your mom supposed to be your mom, but at the same time, I wouldn't make no statements at this point because these cops are playing tit for tat. Every time they try to retaliate, like when he was saying he was cooperating, they came out like, no, he's not cooperating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then when he was saying that there is no evidence, all of a sudden the video comes out, right? They releasing, they talking about baby oil, and we're gonna get to the baby oil. Ray J is upset about y'all keep laughing about the baby oil. We're gonna talk about that. I got a whole video I want to show y'all about the baby oil. But there's a lot that's being said, Mama Combs. Just gonna be honest. I don't think you should be coming out saying it's lies at this point, because you got 120 victims, 60 male, 60 females, right?
And that's just that case.
And that's just that case. You know, and they're going to put all of them cases in each individual state. Yeah. So it's going to be 120 cases.
Don't know what's the crazy thing though? They never even got to the guns that they found yet. They didn't even get to that yet.
Didn't even get to that.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know if they registered or not, but he apparently
they're holding that for dessert. It's like let's eat this meal first.
Like this case is so crazy where it's just like damn, like you never was looking at Diddy like that.
No.
But you know what I'm saying, so it's like damn, you're like, oh shit, like
yeah,
this dude's a savage. Like
I just wanted to touch on that. Anything y'all want to say about moms, like a statement, y'all? Anything y'all want to touch? Add to that?
She's a mom, man. She's doing what moms do.
She's a mom, but I think
everybody's mom's gonna stand up. You know what I mean,
I know I get it, but all the words could be used against him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be taken a certain way, and they could be trying. Now they could be gunning like, okay, we're going Mama Combs. I think it's a thing to sway the jury a little bit. Right now, the public opinion is going to potential jurors. Yeah. Right now, everybody is a potential juror. So she's trying to get in front of and say, listen, don't condemn my son. You don't know the whole story. Just wait for the facts to come out. Da, da, da. I understand that. But at the same time, if he's not speaking, I don't think nobody should be speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I said you can tell that there was no PR people involved.
Yeah, or that was his team and they wrote it for her.
Because she's the only one I spoke. The kids didn't even speak. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So it's like she did that. She's being a mom right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She's being a mom.
They probably told her not to say none too.
Well, they probably told her, but then she got to think there's always somebody out here gonna take a bag and write that.
Yeah.
And write it for her, double check it, whatever, da da da. But
she was just being a mom.
I would keep my kids far away from that.
Yeah.
I was like, don't say anything. Especially, remember his son already dropped that track.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't check the other house.
Yeah, it's wild.
You know?
It's wild. But what I do want to talk about in regards to that Ray J sick of y'all laughing about the baby oil. Ray J is really upset. Ray J went viral yesterday because he is upset that y'all keep making fun. Y'all not looking at the big picture. He said asses are being taken and y'all not really paying attention to that. I'm gonna play this clip because I thought it was funny. I want y'all to see this. Ray J was serious, low key, but at the same time, I don't know how Ray J thought this was going. I don't know if he really was being serious. I'm just gonna be honest. I really
so
don't.
Ray J doing Ray J shit.
Ray J doing Ray J shit. So this is the video right here. I'm gonna show you the video real quick, and we're gonna have a conversation because Ray J's bugging out right now. Right here, boom. I want you to tell me if you think this is serious or Ray J's bugging.
A lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality, they're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam. Now what?
Oh shit.
Well,
Oh shit.
Ray J said he used lube sometimes in sex.
He ain't joking in the slightest.
Y'all, he looked dead ass serious.
He ain't joking at all.
He's dead ass serious, bro. He is dead ass serious.
Oh shit.
Yo. Should we be taking this more serious, CJ? Like we're making jokes and we're laughing about lube and baby oil. Does he have a point? Are we taking this for a joke? I think he got a point. Fliz, what you think?
I mean, this is human nature, cousin. I mean, human nature is like, look, something gets big, we gotta sometimes you gotta make light out of serious things too. We can't always walk around being serious about everything all the time. But I do know this is something of a serious nature. But look, baby oil, man, like you gotta find you know what, you can't censor everything.
All right, so I be on the internet, right? So I'm gonna tell you what I've been hearing about that baby oil shit. So
as soon as you heard it, it was funny.
Nah, it's funny, but
right?
But I forgot then what channel I was watching, but there was a female basically saying that he basically hit her with the baby oil and then like he sprayed the shit on her. She's saying Diddy did this.
Did he spray her with baby oil? Okay.
That's what she's saying.
And she got dizzy or something?
She couldn't move. She said she sipped some water.
Yeah, that's the rumors.
So
that's the rumor that the baby oil got.
Baby oil type shit.
Even Cat Williams said it on a comedy.
I believe it.
Baby oil type shit. Like,
I believe it. I believe it.
So it's the baby oil and then they had lube too. So there's two different things. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Some kind of topical drug. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have that, right? That they can touch you or something like.
And then you get just like
they
can't
got,
move.
yeah,
like
they got.
I'm sure they got topical numbing medication. I'm sure they can do all that kind of stuff.
Dog, the Russians kill people with something that if you just touch it,
you touch them.
they can.
Shit like
if
somebody,
they touch you,
yo, like what's it like?
They rub it on you.
Yeah, like the CIA, they walk by you, boom, hit you with the needle.
Yeah, it only gotta be a needle.
Like,
if it just rub it on your skin, you're gonna feel it and you're gonna collapse.
Man, listen, you can't get out there, but that'd be swear I got Denmark poison touch.
That's what they saying.
They see how fast he move. Hold on. You do know he does karate and shit, right?
That was years ago. I'm actually more into boxing these days, but
yeah. You see how fast he moves, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Denmark, what?
Cashville was popping.
Flair's like
what's good with you, brother?
Flair's like Kung Fu Panda.
Hell yeah, I am Kung Fu Panda. I am Po.
Yo, they were saying that if you came in the party, you had to get a cup of whatever they was drinking, and if you didn't drink, they put you out the party.
I'm good.
And and when you drink it, you got a little wheezy and kind of like
I'm good.
loopy, and some of y'all passed out, woke up hours later.
I'd be out that party, slide to the left.
Allegedly, a lot of them was taken advantage of while they was drugged. Like a lot of them women and men was taken advantage of. They woke up and was in a different place than when they walked in, and they was sent home and told not to say nothing. That's allegedly. So you know what I mean? Can you imagine?
Man, let me wake up someone. I'm telling everybody, yo.
But we allowed Diddy to do this for years, bro. Dead ass. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know, man. Ray J, I think Ray J is right now is low key. That's his podcast. Low key clout chasing.
We'll get the free that
King Handsome said, "Free Dr. York." Hey, they use this tactic to remove, but they are a lot of smoke. RJ know what he doing.
King.
R.I.P. Miss Houston.
You know what he talking.
You know, I remember.
Yeah, she did pass. Miss Houston did pass, bro. Dead ass. R.I.P. to.
Yo, shout out to King Handsome also first, because he got a Halloween party he's throwing out in Fall River, Massachusetts. I'm gonna be up in the building. So I want to shout that out to October 25th in Fall River. When we get more details, you know what I'm saying, we'll hand it to y'all. But shout out to King Handsome in the chat.
Yeah, King Handsome gonna be at the Culture Games too, I believe. I'm probably gonna make an appearance down up and through there. But yeah, he working. Salute. I want to also talk about. Did we talk about the father son, LeBron and his son hitting the court? I want to get into a little sports.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about Bronny.
By the way, as of right now, I'm number 1 in the fantasy league. I just jumped in with Charles. I gotta talk a lot of issues. I know Vic is in the chat. And Vic, if you up in there, number 1, the rookie number 1 right now. No,
you ain't number 1.
I'm number 1 in the league, bro.
In my league?
Yes, I am number 1 in your league.
Oh, you know what happened? Because I'm number 2.
I know, and Vic is 3, I believe.
And I lost my game. That's the only reason I didn't get number 1. There's no like you're number 1 because I lost.
I am the Ichiban up in here. Ichiban.
There you go.
Nah, dead ass. Because first of all, our league, you get the winner get $900. So I plan on dead ass. That $900 mine. So Fliz know I be talking my shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit talking chat, but I'm just as of right now, your boy's the Ichiban.
I didn't even know who was number 1. All I just been saying was I'm number 2. But I want to talk a little bit sports. What y'all think about Bronny and Bronny's first appearance on the court? How many games has he played?
1, I believe.
No, he was playing in the summer league too.
My bad. 1 preseason game. Sorry.
No, they didn't even start the season yet, right? It's still
preseason.
It's preseason.
Yeah.
But you know how they got the summer league for the rookies coming in and all of that. He was playing though.
Let's talk about it. What's your thoughts? Because what I heard from watching well-educated sports shows, that Bronny, first of all, should not even be on that floor. I heard that Bronny does not deserve and does not have the skill set to even be on that floor.
Wait, what's the other brother?
Bryce?
Yeah, he be shooting. He be shooting.
Yeah, Bryce is nasty. Yeah.
So I want to discuss this. Is he
He's
being
a sharpshooter on the low, like the younger brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
Is he being forced on the floor because of his father's fame?
Forced on the floor?
Would he actually be on the floor if it wasn't for his dad?
No, I'm just being honest. I'm gonna say no, because he didn't put up numbers like that in college. Like his name carries that James name carries weight. So that's why I'm on 2 sides of the spectrum here. I'm happy. Facts. I'm happy, he pushed his weight on. He got his son in there. He's not the first one to do this. He's just the first one we seem to be mad at.
Yeah.
But I hate it because I'm not seeing this super greatness from him yet. The word is that I think the Golden State Warriors actually was going to draft this dude late
to get LeBron though. Yeah. It was only to get LeBron. It wasn't for him. To get LeBron,
or whatever.
It wasn't for him.
But they were saying that it was like they just out of respect, they're like, nah, let him go. Let you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But other than that, bro, man, I'm happy and I'm mad. I haven't seen greatness yet, but as they got on my man from the Celtics, he was the same way.
Who?
Jaylen Brown. And his rookie season in the summer, he averaged the same numbers as Bronny is right now, the same thing, and now he's the man. So sometimes you might need to get there.
What team is around? Like,
who's the coach? He has to develop. Yeah,
he developed, but see, his like LeBron's at a high standard. Like he came in off the rip. He was bold.
Right.
He wasn't scared. Like if you go back to that picture. He looks scared. He looks nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, LeBron's a different animal though.
Yeah, that's
LeBron was in middle school. Like
he don't got that what his dad has.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like Jordan. It's like Jordan's son. Jordan's son he already knew what it was. He's like, I'm gonna just go to college. I'm a ball. Yeah, right. I'm Jordan's son. But I know I'm not gonna be that. You know
I'll say this: like, Bronny is better than Jordan's sons, though.
Wow.
Jordan's sons were that bad, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
It's like they was just like, I'm gonna just get through college. Yeah, my dad, boom. But I mean, like,
yep.
Wow.
But he looks nervous though. He's happy. See that? He's happy, but then he's nervous.
I mean,
he's scared as hell.
Yeah. He can be nervous, bro. I get that, but. Is he taking somebody's job? Somebody could be in that spot.
Somebody that really can ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it like
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, another way to look at it is he already has generational wealth. If he never touched the NBA floor,
that's a fact.
And some person who could have made that low budget and for NBA is a low budget check. And it's still like 6 figures to even being like on a bench.
Yeah,
that some poorer cat should have had, but I get it, you know.
But is it still after 3 years they get the automatic?
If they're good enough, you get to re-sign. Yeah,
I don't know. So listen, we all applauded LeBron for flexing his muscle, and I applaud that. At the same time, it's the pros, bro. Like, what if every player starts muscling his son? Every decent player muscle their kid on the court.
It's been happening. Giannis Antetokounmpo's two brothers have been in the league because of him.
His son. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna ball. Like you mean they're not gonna play soft on him?
Right.
Pause, like you know what I'm saying? They know what I mean? Like
yeah. So Bronny got how long you think before they start pulling them out the game? Because they letting them play now because it's summer league.
Yeah.
Right. And preseason,
he's gonna have to earn his spot just like everybody else.
Yeah,
bro.
But do you think they're gonna force?
LeBron knows that too.
But you know what? JJ Redick was LeBron's pick as coach, right? Am I bugging?
No.
So
yep.
He low key gonna lean toward, and LeBron is like, yo, leave him out there. I got him.
LeBron like the puppet master.
Right? Yeah. Think about it. If I'm LeBron, I'm like, I got him, coach. I'm working with him. He might want him out. No. I got him. So now you got LeBron coaching and manipulating. How far are we going to let this go with this LeBron and his son?
So basically you're saying instead of LeBron being LeBron, he's being dad.
Right. And he claims he's not. He said he can't call me dad in practice. He can't call me dad while we in the arena, But at the same time, he wouldn't be on that floor if you weren't his dad. So you literally are playing dad. And I'm not knocking LeBron. I'm just saying.
I just say he got to earn it. You gotta bust your ass like everybody else is busting ass. You want that spot? You better put up them numbers. Like,
do you think the coaches? You think JJ Redick and the other coaches are going to put their foot down at some point? Because if he's not ready,
they have to if they want to win.
And imagine this thing starts getting clutch where they need this game and that game, and they keep letting them out there. The fans gonna start bucking out.
I mean, they're gonna take control of it. I mean. After all, it's the Lakers organization when it comes down to it, the bottom line. And at some point, they're gonna lie. If he's a detriment to the team, sit his monkey ass down. Like I just brought up,
his dad gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to win.
Like Giannis Antetokounmpo got his two brothers in the league for years. They've been riding the bench. No, they've been riding the bench. They never get in the game. Especially then, but they've been in the league because guess what? It's discovered that Giannis Antetokounmpo needs his brother's companionship and the community. Like Giannis doesn't want to be without at least one of his brothers, so they keep him there for that. Why do you think the other brother, when Giannis Antetokounmpo's contract was coming up a few years ago, you know who put his other brother on the bench? The Lakers, thinking, oh, we might try to get him. But then as soon as Giannis re-signed, they got rid of him. All right. Like, so it kind of happens. Like people will stash somebody. You know who got a shot at Golden State years ago? Seth Curry, because his brother Steph asked him, "Yo, give my brother a quick tryout." You know what I mean? So it happens. It's not the first time. It's just that LeBron's magnitude is so big, and it was his son. I was like, yo, bro, you just gonna like my son's gonna be in the league. You know what I mean?
Just gotta bust this move real quick.
But it's been happening, and it's been happening on the executive level forever, on the coaching level, and in all sports. This has been happening. It's LeBron now, and it just looks nasty.
But what's two more years?
Cool.
What's it, Bryson?
Bryce? I don't know what.
I don't know.
2 to 3 more years, but either way, you see how the contract set up. He's trying to get all three of them on the same team.
Imagine.
I mean? But I feel like the younger brother is better than him.
That's what it's shaped out to be.
Like real shit. Like I was watching the foot. I'm like, oh shit. I was watching Carmelo's son. He got a podcast and shit.
Okay.
And I was watching his podcast. Then they was balling. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker's shooting.
Where you put them in comparison to the Ball brothers?
What? Who are you talking about?
As of right now,
LeBron's boys versus the Ball boys.
I'm not gonna diss the Ball brothers because them dudes were balling. Them dudes were ballers in high school and
but they balling right now.
But one was better than the other.
One was better than the other. You're right.
The younger one was better than the older one, right?
But
the younger one seems to be the best one.
But they both putting up numbers though, decent numbers.
Okay, so he was right.
Yo, he would have had all three of his sons in the league if he didn't fuck around in China. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
If he wasn't robbing people in China, he would have been in the league too. But yo,
that's a fact.
No, for real.
And he was nice too.
Because he was actually the scorer out of all three of them. Mm-hmm. But I do believe all three of the Ball brothers would have been in the NBA if he didn't do that.
Like, what's the numbers they putting up? They both putting up double-digit numbers.
Well, actually, Lonzo hasn't played in like 2 years because of his injury. But that's the thing with the Ball brothers. They're nasty when they're there, but they can't play longer than 5 minutes, bro. It's like they're gonna crack something. And
so LaMelo is still playing, but Lonzo not.
LaMelo's still playing, but LaMelo's always hurt too.
So then we ain't even got no stats to.
So you know what it is? The dad jinxed him.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he did too much, but he did too much and just made it.
Somebody got to be bending Jordan.
Yeah.
That was my.
But you know what though?
There.
We could say whatever, but he got the spotlight on them boys.
Yep.
And he got them boys in the league.
On the marketing.
So a lot of people ain't do that. So he did impossible, and now I don't know where he at now at this point, but
he's just being quiet, getting money.
If people still buying that Baller brand?
I don't know.
No, I think Baller brand crashed out when.
Yeah, matter of fact, they got deals with. I got the Pumas. Who's sneakers that? One of the Melo brothers. They got sneakers. The Pumas that I got.
Word.
Yeah,
I know after Lonzo caught an injury,
the red joints,
and he had beef. Once like someone in the Baller brand organization that they hired was kind of robbing them, of some and robbing Lonzo of dumb loot, and it kind of created this friction in the family. But also, Lonzo was kind of blaming his injury on the cheapness of the Baller brand sneakers. Mm-hmm. They were thinking. Remember, he started wearing Jordans and Nikes after a while, and not his own because people like your sneakers aren't built to last. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro. Like, imagine you bring out some sneakers and them joints is cheap. You getting them made in China or wherever they was made at, and you got to think if you're doing that, who was manufacturing? Because Nike been doing this for 50 years, so they're gonna have the best of the best. You're jumping in the game with some. You know what I'm saying? Some Temu shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, low key. Yo, let me get to the comments check. Farrar in the building.
What up, Farrar?
Chris Cola in the building.
Chris Cola.
Side Dog in the building.
What's popping?
The church.
Miss Diva in the building.
Side Dog, tap me and I need your email, Side Dog.
Side Dogs, let's set the email up. So listen, I got something. King Hansel said everything made in China. That's a fact. Almost. We got some stuff made right here in America. Right here in America. Look, I got something. This gonna be controversial. I know what y'all here for. Y'all here for the controversial drunk rant. That drunk rant that Flair's gonna give at some point.
Like what happened?
Charles went viral last time.
So listen, this one right here. I probably won't give a drunk rant on this one. I want you guys' opinion of this one. But I'm going to have an opinion myself. But I just heard this today, and it kind of tripped me out. And you're gonna have a very strong reaction to this right here. If you are a hip hop head and you know either one of these artists, Joe Budden, for some strange reason, made the comment that he has a better mixtape discography than Lil Wayne and 50 Cent. Let me read what happened.
Dedication.
Now, a lot of people revere Joe Budden for his mixtapes. Let's just be honest.
Joe Budden did have some shit too.
He had
what was it? The pattern. What was it?
He had the mood music joints.
The mood music. Yeah.
We're gonna have a conversation because
my brother-in-law had all them.
Let's talk about it. Let me read what happened, and we're gonna talk about Joe Budden's mixtape run. Quote: Joe Budden says he has a better mixtape catalog than 50 Cent and Lil Wayne. Quote: I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Joe Budden had the greatest mixtape run of all time. At least the rapper turned podcaster himself seems to think so. On a recent episode of the always entertaining Joe Budden podcast, co-host Ice posed the question: who has the greatest mixtape discography? Budden, to his credit, had a simple answer. Oh, that's easy. Me. The Jersey rapper famously took his career into his own hands by releasing his fan favorite, critically acclaimed, and brutally introspective mood music. People love the mood music joints, Flizzy. They loved them. After he was having issues with his label Def Jam at the time, the rest of the pod then started to debate other names, most notably the legendary mixtape runs by 50 Cent and Lil Wayne, who, like Budden, used mixtapes as a way to skirt the music industry machine and up their stature among fans. 50 Cent turned his 2002 mixtape run into a deal with Dr. Dre and Eminem, while Wayne himself put the GOAT conversation with his Drought and Dedication mixtapes. All three rappers popularized the format of taking existing songs, whether they were rap records or R&B records, and making them their own. They also, along with Dipset, made original music on mixtapes a trend as well. Once the dust settled, Budden settled on 6 names, proclaiming, yeah, I'm stopping there. Jeezy, Wayne, 50, me, Fab, and Jadakiss. However, one name that wasn't mentioned in the clip was Future, whose classic 56 Nights mixtape is Lil Wayne's pick for greatest of all time. So I know some hip-hoppers out there that's going to comment. I got hip-hoppers in here that's going to comment. Let's have a conversation. Ms. Diva talking about your fisherman hat. Flizzy got the bucket hat. Representing EPMD. He said, King Hansel said, I'd love to get on the show to do an interview. Just tell my story. I got you.
Yeah, for sure. We got you.
I got you. Side Dog said he crazy. Ain't no way. 50, yeah, right. He said, King Hansel said, Joe Budden is crazy, or he just not my era. I'm 03, starting to really hit 50 and Wayne. Side Dog said, G Unit, what?
Yeah, fact. Hey, yo,
Cole had the woman, but the woman was later.
G Unit mixtapes, yeah, they was later. But yo, Wayne went crazy on the mixtape joints. All of them joints with the Dedication, like he went crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Basically that was Wayne, like when and the mix that's mixtape Wayne, B.
I mean, look,
like you know what I'm saying? Like that's mixtape Weezy.
Joe Budden is nasty though.
Joe Budden too.
Not gotta take none from them
joints, all of the Joe Budden joints was crazy. But I feel like Lil Wayne took the mixtape shits to a whole nother level, bro. Him with the DJ drama shits, all of that. But even 50 Cent, we already know what 50 Cent did. 50 Cent was touring off of mixtapes, bro.
Yeah, I'll talk about just from my own feeling of what I got from mixtapes. Like 50 Cent, I want to say what he was doing when he was just taking everybody's joint
shit
and remixing it and doing that fire. I was like, wow, like that felt like something different. It didn't feel like, you know what I mean? Oh, he just rapping on a mixtape. This felt like this man was something different. He
was
rap.
taking everybody's song and flipping it to his shit.
Yeah,
it was basically, oh, do you hear that new 50 Cent? But it was a Joe Budden joint.
Yeah.
Or know what I mean?
So I'll give 50 ultimate credit. I'm gonna always throw Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's mixtape run was devastating. But I want to say this: the Locks as a group, That D Block
Oh.
movement of mixtapes.
Even Dipset,
They was but
even
but
Dipset.
the Locks, remember the Locks had to do mixtapes to keep themselves alive in the music.
Oh, fact.
Because Diddy,
yeah,
remember
that was
before they let him go, the Free the Locks movement.
Yeah, Free the Locks movement.
So the Locks started mixtapes. They was hitting us with so much shit at that era because they was trying to leave Bad Boy that it was like something different to me. And I remember all those years ago, I was working in a school at my job, and I remember talking with this little Asian kid who absolutely loved G Unit, right? But when they started dissing each other, and I remember Sheik Luch had this scathing diss, and he was pissed. He was just hated. He wanted to punch Sheik Luch in his face because he was dissing his man from G Unit. But now I'm telling you, the Locks, as a crew, they had the separate shits and the shit together.
Yeah.
They was killing. But Joe Budden he's confident in his own, and I love this about him. Because remember, he also went right on air and bent over the mic like this, talking about Eminem, because I'm better than him. He tells you I rap better than Eminem. So he's not scared to back. He's not backing off nobody. Joe Budden wants all the smoke.
See that mixtape? What's that? That's the
This
Guess
one?
Who's Back? The 50 joint, that Guess Who's Back, all of that?
Yep.
Come on, 50 was going
50 felt like
50 was going
he
crazy.
made the mixtape feel different.
You know why? He had a point to prove. Plus, you know what I'm saying, it was the middle of the beef. He's destroying everything moving.
Yep.
If you riding with John and them, you riding with Murder Inc., he's destroying you too. You know what I'm saying?
that's the 50 Cent of the Future joint.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
the Future joint. Even that shit was crazy. What's on there? What's the playlist on
You
there,
Should
Chuck?
Be Here, Wu Kid, 50 Cent Just Fucking Around, G Unit Soldiers, God Being Bottle,
That's that G Unit Soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The Banks Workout,
Yep.
Surrounded by Hoes, Call Me, G Unit, That's What's Up, Cut Master C shit. And here's another one right here. 50 Cent mixtape, the best 50 Cent mixtape ever made.
Yep.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff going on.
What's that? That's that Jada joint?
I had that.
Yeah, that shit. I had that shit too. That shit was crazy right there.
This
too.
back when mixtapes was crazy.
It was mixtapes, bro. We gotta bring it back to that.
You know why it's hard for mixtapes? Because everything's streamed.
That's true too.
Everything. If I go to the block and get the CDs from the dudes on the corner.
Yeah.
Now those days are over. You know what I mean? So I think that's why the mixtape culture ain't quite the same. You know, there was nothing like popping in that disc and be like, this that. It might be some blends or whatever.
Now, you know, I got to bring some levity to this because, not levity, but I got to bring some fairness. Budden mixtapes was very, very major back then.
Nah, they was.
Fire.
They was.
Let's just be honest, bro. The Mood Music joints was crazy. And what's this right here? Okay. The Mood Music joints was crazy. And I think a lot of people could debate some of this. Now, I think he's bugging out.
Very debatable.
Now, I understand that he's kind of bugging out because it's his own, you know what I'm saying? That he's kind of like, it's my stuff, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I get that. But he do got a history of some very, very serious mixtapes. Budden, one of the few people that you could say in that era, low key, got classics. So I can't say that he's bugging out, but Lil Wayne's run was crazy. I don't know if anybody
Lil Wayne had the craziest run, bro.
I don't know, because I remember honestly, Wayne built who he is today off the mixtapes. Because at one point, Lil Wayne was looked at a little kid rapper, low key. He was looked at a little kid rapper trying to play with the big boys, and then after a while, he kind of changed the narrative.
You know what's crazy? Because what was it? What's the one that everybody thought was the Dedication 3? Was it? It was what was it? It was Dedication, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Joe Budden. I mean, I'm not Joe Budden. DJ Drama was like, yo, when he sent me the records, he's still thinking about the block is hot. The block is hot. He's thinking about that Wayne. And he was like, yo, when he sent me the records, he was like, I knew like this dude was just on some other shit.
Yep.
Like it was just some different shit.
This one right here?
I think, yeah.
I don't. Oh, is this one right here? Okay. Let me get the picture up.
I'm trying to think who else was nice on the mixtape.
And the thing with Joe Budden, let's just be honest. I'm going to say something. This is controversial, bro. And I know Flizzy might let me have it for saying this. I might have to defend myself. I'm just going to be honest, bro. And this may be, I may have every right to say this or no right to say this, but I feel like Joe Budden don't have a right to speak on hip hop at this point because he low-key abandoned it, in my opinion, to do podcasts. So I feel like Joe Budden saying his mixtape, he don't respect hip hop no more, in my opinion, because the way he walked away from it so coldly and just like he only doing about on his bag for like his, you know what I'm saying? Even Nori put an album out after he got on podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't mean you can't podcast in hip hop. This dude Joe Budden drop rapping cold, like da da da. Like I don't really.
Like he don't even put out a single.
He don't put nothing out. I'm like, bro, like you make it like rap is beneath you, bro. So I really don't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't think he
respect it.
No, because I feel like he don't respect it. I feel like he look at his past in embarrassment. He only come up when it's like something he want to make a point, but he don't promote his old shit. He don't support his old shit. He don't say, yo, he barely even act like he ever rapped at all.
So do you think it's because he didn't reach the level that he expected he was supposed to reach?
100%. I think he's embarrassed of his career.
I mean, I don't think he should be though.
And I get it. He unwrapped the Pump It Up just went, was it gold or platinum?
Oh, yeah.
It just went gold, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy to be like, how
because in my mind, I thought it was already gold or platinum because you heard it so much when it was out. So to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, damn, that shit just did those numbers.
Yeah.
So I mean, but either way, he's part of history.
Who's the young boy who's beefing with him over that? The young rapper who's just going at him.
It is a young rapper, but it's always a young rapper.
But he's part of history though. That record's a big record.
I'm gonna be honest, like if I say like,
you don't think that was a big record for hip hop though?
Pump It Up, it was huge. It was huge. It was a huge record. Joe Budden was huge for hip hop at the time, but I feel like, and I say this, I look at the big picture when a lot of people, I know a lot of people that used to rap. I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like when I start talking about, this is weird, Flizzy, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I start talking about the old days, right?
Yeah.
And it was a dude that was nasty, and then within 5 years of that, he quit rap and started working at the grocery store. Yep. And then he became a doctor, lawyer, It's going to be hard for me to look back in the past and be like, yo, he was nice. I feel like he was a fraud.
Because he didn't basically.
It's just my opinion. I feel like when people walk away, when they be in hip hop for a little bit, for 4 or 5 years, like when I used to do my shows, I know a lot of people from my shows that just, they did a couple shows. They was popping for 6 months, 8 months, a year. They was going by MC so-and-so. Matter of fact, I know a dude right now, and I can say his name because it don't even matter. He used to rap, white rapper, right? He used to rap. He's coming to my shows all the time, This dude ended up getting a job at Walmart, became the manager at Walmart. My daughter got a job at that Walmart. When I realized that he was the manager, I said, oh, he used to rap. She went and spoke to him about that. This dude had a whole fit, said, don't ever bring that up in here. Don't you mention that. Don't say that. Don't speak on that. Because he used to have a song about hoes and drunken hoes. He was a young kid when he was rapping, but then when he got in Walmart, became corporate, he didn't want to hear nothing about his rap. He didn't want you to bring it up. I was going to say his name, but I'm not even going to say his name, right? And I ended up having a problem because he ended up letting my daughter go for some bullshit, right? Because she gave him 2 weeks notice. He said, nah, you done today. I was ready to go in there and knock him, like rock him, right? But I did it. I did it.
He did that because she knew his past. He's scared of it.
Yes. He was very scared of it.
His past.
And so and that's what I'm talking about. So let's say he was real nice, right? He was dope. He was a dope.
Know what that means, Chuck?
Go ahead.
He wasn't really about. I mean,
he wasn't about hip hop, and that's where I'm going with it. I feel like
about it if he can benefit off it.
Off camera, you gotta let me know what it is off camera.
If you can benefit off it, then he's about that. He's this is hip hop.
That's where I'm going,
right?
That's where I'm going. I don't feel like
he love this shit.
Everybody, I don't feel like everybody loves it, and I can't respect when you don't love it. So
facts.
That's the
some
perfect
people
example.
get into it because it's cool and
because
shit.
It's cool. A lot of dudes, they get I tell you all the time.
Or they doing it for the. Or I can get some females.
90% of people can rap, bro. If you give anybody a chance, anybody in the audience right now, if I give you enough time, you can rap. You can say somebody else rapping. You can rap to a beat. Anybody can rap, bro. So you can do that for 4 years, 4 years. That don't make you a hip hopper, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Fliz and TJ have done enough in rap and hip hop to be stamped hip hoppers. They still in the life to this day. You see what I'm saying? So I don't respect a person like Budden who put the mic down forever to do podcasts. He laid up with linen pants on and flipped with his toes, open toes. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a derby on. Like it's like weird. Like you know what I'm saying? He look mad comfortable. The couch is all plush because he's making a big bag, which you pose a stride for that. But guess what? Method Man is what's his name on Power?
I don't watch Power.
What's his name on Power?
I forgot his name, but he's a lawyer.
Attorney.
But Meth said he took the acting serious. I just watched the.
But Meth still spits to this day.
The Fat Joe show. What's it? Fat Joe talking or something like that.
Yeah. Meth was talking on that.
Yeah,
but Meth gonna be real with that, and then Meth gonna write a crazy 16 right now to this day. Meth is hip hop. Everybody in the Wu-Tang still rap. Now you might say, oh, because they old and they gotta still. That's their job since they was little. No, they still about that life because it's people that quit. Mm-hmm. I personally cannot respect, and I'm just being honest. I know, you know what I'm saying, Fliz might have a retort, but with somebody, when you're all about that life, you're out there, you going to all of the clubs and da-da-da, and I get it, somebody gonna say, well, I grew up, da-da-da. It ain't about growing up. It's not you don't gotta be young to be a hip hopper. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like it's mad people still in the business. It's mad people
I'm mad that they
doing
put
sound.
An age on the hip hop.
Yeah.
Because these rock stars, this nigga's 89 years old. He just got off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Sold out fucking.
Cool.
I'm just saying,
Big Jagger,
like, in general, like, them motherfuckers be old as fuck. They still doing tours, making millions of dollars for their family.
I mean, some niggas is old and trash. So I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
not everybody not good.
But they still selling out arenas off of the fucking names of what they do.
Tone Loc is more hip hop than a lot of dudes.
That's why I just seen Tone Loc.
MC Young MC is more hip hop than a lot of dudes. Because they still do. It's a lot of dudes that, you know what I'm saying, if you start naming, I get it. Some people fell off, right? I get it. You fell off. I understand that. But that don't mean you got to stop being a hip hopper and doing music. And I hate that. I be seeing dudes. I almost could tell a dude within 5 minutes of talking to him if he really, really a hip hop head or he's just trying to pretend to be one. Yeah. I can almost tell you. I can almost. I'm going to be not trying to tell. I'm gonna read that nigga right there, and I'm gonna know that he really with this shit or he not about this shit. I'm gonna go even further. I'm gonna tell you something about another story. And then I'm gonna let Fliz give us retort because you know
why do I gotta retort to
he got a point and counterpoint. I had a man, right?
Why do you think I have a counterpoint to that?
No, but you should. Somebody should. I had a man, one of my mans, right? He was one of my mans from back in the day. He went to prison, right? I had a lot of people that went to prison, right? I'm lucky to be here, but right? My man went to prison, right? And this is still in the 90s. He got out. This is 90s. He got out. Yep. Came out, went straight to me saying, I want to be a rapper. Right? I want to be a rapper now. I'm like, nigga, I've been doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, at a high level for years. You want to jump out and be a rapper? When you was out, we was rapping. When you went in, we was rapping. Now you out and now you want to rap? All right, come on, go to my house, da-da-da. He came to my house. I had in my mind, I said, because I said, all right, let me see what you got. We're going to do a little cipher right here. And I was like, I'm going to bury this nigga right here. Yeah. I'm gonna kill all this rap shit right here. Yep. Like dead at. If you're a real rapper, you're gonna spit. So me and my man, we start spitting da-da-da. And I was like, I'm just throwing da-da-da. By the time we finished rapping, he didn't even want to say his rap no more. Right? Yep. And I said, that's why you're not a rapper. Because you would have spit your rap regardless. Right? Didn't get into the rap game after that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is he moved on and started doing other stuff, got a real job, da-da-da. Like this hip hop stuff is almost a religion, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I take it very serious. So it's like, if you're going to jump in like Joe Budden, I feel like Budden, he used to love it, but you got to look at Joe Budden's past. He talked a lot of stuff and made a lot of people mad, even when he was rapping, right? So Joe Budden was a talker. His career never took past. He just got a gold record. Think about his whole past of his career. He destroyed Slaughterhouse. Let's just be honest. Destroyed every relationship he had in hip hop. But just be honest. Most of he had Raekwon yoke him up over some shit, talking about he's better than Method Man. He's still doing that. He's still doing that. I got a better mixtape than me. He's still doing that. So it's like we're still seeing the same Joe Budden from 19 What year he dropped? He came out in 2000, 2001?
Early 2000, somewhere in there.
Right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest, that first Budden, what was the first Budden album? It was
Can't remember.
I'm gonna tell you right now because I had that joint and I used to sit in the car and zone out. The first Joe Budden album.
I was never fully a Joe Budden guy, but I recognize with his rap skill. I'm like, no, that guy got some skill, but I never turned to Joe Budden to like soothe my ears, you know what I mean? Like, all right, this is what I want to listen to right now. So I wasn't on it like everybody else, but I get it because he is nasty with it. You know what I mean? When he was Slaughterhouse and all that too, I see why, you know, everybody loved him. You know what I mean?
His first album was called Joe Budden. It didn't have no name. Production by Dub B, aka White Boy, other producers, Just Blaze. It came out in 02.
All right.
No, it was recorded in 02, released in 03. He was on Desert Storm and Def Jam.
Yep.
Nitty and them, they brought him out. Pump It Up was the first single. Fire, Yes, Yes, Y'all was the second single. This album right here, Walk With Me and all that, Fire featuring Busta Rhymes. This album right here, I used to vibe out because at heart, I'm a pain music guy. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm a guy that you gotta think at this time when this joint came out, you know what I'm saying? It was like a lot going on in the world. I had a lot going on in my personal life. So this Joe Budden joint came out. I would go out my car and just in the nighttime and play this album. Just lay back in the joint, just let this joint play. That's how I felt about that first album. I was really in tune because the album was more. It was a vulnerable. It was nostalgic. It was retrospective. It was a smart album. And he was talking about, I don't use drugs, but he was always talking about using drug use and like addiction and depression. So it was stuff the normal rappers don't talk about. Only certain rappers going to yeah. I mean, even now these dudes ain't really saying nothing, but a lot of dudes wasn't talking about real life stuff. And me and my team, we gravitated to real life, like talking about real world stuff, just stuff that really was going on. It wasn't a lot of like flash in the pan, like we so hot, we making all this money. That was cool too. We like that, but our stuff was more like the mood music type of stuff. So I thought Budden was a great artist when he first came out. Even though Pump It Up didn't fit what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like J. Cole. J. Cole stuff, the early stuff don't fit what he became. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he really was a different kind of artist.
You know what? At that time, like he needed a record like Pump Me Up.
Yeah, he did. That's what made him pop. And this whole thing with Jay taking that song, like in hindsight, when you look at it, Jay should have never rapped over it. But he did it because that's what Jay used to do.
Oh, Jay-Z?
Jay-Z shouldn't have rapped over Pump It Up. But he did it. That's what he did at the time. He made a clap. He made a great.
That was fire though.
It was fire.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, it kind of stole Budden thunder a little bit because they started playing Jay's verse.
Yeah.
They started playing Jay's verse.
Joe took it back on the third one.
He tried.
Joe killed it. He took it back. Like he specifically did the third one to say, "Take it back, dude."
Yeah, no, he did his thing.
I think all three of them were fire. And to me, that's dope hip hop competition right there. Nobody talking about "I'll kill you." No, it wasn't. It was like, yo, they went track for track.
They ended up beefing over it.
Yeah.
Well,
they ended up beefing over it.
Damn it, hip hop.
They end up beefing. So it's like, what was it all for? But at the end of the day, what I mean when I say Joe Budden is right here again, TJ, when you left, I was talking about Joe Budden, since he got in the game, does a lot of talking and bigging himself up. When he got into the beef with Wu-Tang, it's because he said, I'm better than Method Man. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
He was mad that the list came out, the 25, whatever the list was about hip-hoppers, the Method Man was higher than him, as he's supposed to be. And he was going down the list in a Joe Budden rant, which he's getting paid for to this day, right?
And then what happened?
And then Raekwon caught him on that train over there in Cali and had his shirt yoked up and told him apologize, right? Had the busted lip or whatever he had. So it is what it is. But end of the day, right? Let me see. He could out-rap, but never turn to Joe to vibe out. And Side Dog said he dude is trash. Now listen. After a while, I started not really listening to Budden. It just changed. It started to be, he was trying to do too much in the industry. But I guess they was changing him or whatever. But then he went into mood music and a lot of people loved it, but I was moving on from Budden, right? And I say all that to say this. Budden right now, you can do podcasts and still be a great MC.
Yeah.
I feel like if you left rapping for even Chuck D still make music, even though Public Enemy new music is garbage, right? But Public Enemy still makes good music. I mean, still make music. It ain't good, but they still make music. That means he have it in his blood to
Public
rap.
Enemy can go on the road off of that old record.
Yeah, they don't need to make. He don't need to make no music at all. But Public Enemy, you can give them their best. You can say, listen, I'm gonna give you a whole year. You just had a studio free time. Just do what you want to do. You can come up with anything you want to And at the end of that year, they're gonna turn the album in. It's probably gonna be awful. But at the end of the day, I love them dudes. I love PE, bro. I love Public Enemy.
Hey, yo, Chuck D, get at me. Let's do a collab, yo. I don't know what this is. Hey, yo, Chuck, man.
No, man.
They talking to you when he's talking about Chuck. Hey, yo, Chuck, man.
Don't disrespect the Chuck. I've had conversations on Chuck with Twitter. I love Public Enemy. They are my childhood, my adult adolescencehood.
Yeah.
Public Enemy is that. They everything to me. But at right now, in this day and time, that message don't work. What they doing don't work. The music don't work because it's contrived. When I see Chuck D going to get autographs from other rappers, I'm done. I'm like, I can't. He's shooting videos with all the other rappers. I'm like, this is Chuck D. You bigger than them. Why are you taking footage of other rappers you're bigger than? Why are you getting autographs from rappers you're bigger than? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. He'll have an explanation, and it's fine. I don't care. I have no problem with it. But at that point, it loses the luster to me when Chuck D is acting like a fan to rappers that he should be sunning. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying, people may say, well, that's what's wrong with hip hop. The elders don't show no love. I get that. But at the same time, you're an elder. I don't mean you don't want to be Melly Mel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dissing niggas. But at the same time, it's like,
He's a legend.
Let me get this. Bum Rush the Show. Side Dog said greatest group of all times. Facts.
Yeah.
Top five.
Oh, man, I'm gonna say all time.
Top five. And you're right, King Has. He is a fan of hip hop. He's a real hip hop fan, and I get that. But what I'm saying is this: Chuck D is still hip hop. He'll make an album, albeit not that great, but he'll make an album right now. Right? He'll make an album right now. So like to me, he's hip hop because it don't have no age on it.
But
Joe Budden,
times of right now.
Joe Budden being on the couch for 5 years, doing a podcast saying he quit rapping. I don't respect it. I just don't respect it. I'm sorry. So I don't respect him saying that his mixtape. I can't say your mixtapes was top mixtapes ever. And that's why I'm saying Flair's gonna say something because I'm taking away what a dude actually accomplished. Right? Lil Wayne's still rapping, right? Although he don't remember his lyrics allegedly, and he's so skied out of his face with his cup. Well, this is my cup, right? He may be skied out of his face and barely getting through his verses. I don't know, but he's still rapping. Lil Wayne got to be late 40s. Am I bugging?
Oh, definitely.
Mid 40s, early 40s.
I give him mid 40s.
Let me see. Niggas stop beating them crack era. Nobody beating them crack. Facts. So what I'm saying is this: I don't respect Joe Budden's take on this because I don't respect that Joe Budden walked away from hip hop the way he did. I don't think he has the right to talk about it no more because he don't carry himself like a hip hop or a rapper. He don't make hip hop rap music. We don't care what you did in the past. You blew up a lot of good opportunities. You blew up Slaughterhouse dead ass. Like Joe Budden is the reason that Slaughterhouse is not around. 100% is Joe Budden's fault. He can say whatever. Royce can say whatever. Everybody can say whatever. A lot of dudes trying to be nice. Joe Budden is the reason. I knew Joe Budden before when I was dealing with Joe Budden when they was beginning the Slaughterhouse, and I saw how he was acting back then. He was an asshole. So I know for a fact Joe Budden is the reason Slaughterhouse is done.
So you're saying Joe Budden was the diva of the group?
Yes.
Because that's what it boils down to.
Joe Budden is a condescending asshole. Yeah. And that's why his show is where it is. That's why, because people love that shit. Let me see. Them hats on the table is fire. That's the CLB joints. They on the CLB.com. He said he MC Hammer. Now let's talk about that. We talk about Hammer every week. Now I still give Hammer credit. You know why? Because Hammer right now will still he'll bust a move, do a spin. I am. They put me in the mix. Hammer. I am. He'll do a show right now. I respect that. Ice-T is on Law and Order. Ice-T makes his money. Ice-T got a penthouse in New York City.
Ice-T tours constantly.
Ice-T still does his music.
But not rap though. He with that body count group.
He do both. He do both.
Yo, I'm saying he gets his bread.
Most of the bread is with the rock group.
That rock group, because I have a friend who's a fan of them and like checks them out. Like
Wow.
What? All right. But now Ice-T, he still does music hard body with the rock and metal type stuff.
That's why I just don't respect what Joe Budden is saying about the
like, even with Joe
mixtape.
Budden, like, yo, you got records that you can go on the road with.
Joe
right
Budden doesn't love the culture, bro. He loves the money he can get from the culture. I wouldn't be surprised because Joe Budden was an addict. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got in the rap for the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dead ass. I wouldn't believe.
Saying, yeah.
I would not be surprised if Budden got into rapping for the money. I know a lot of guys that's really smart that can formulate a rap. They could get an artist they really like, and they can. It's like a computer. If you put enough data in a computer can make raps. AI can make raps right now. If you put enough data in a computer about a person's style, that AI can make that rap. So that's what a human brain is. So I could be somebody that really likes cannabis, and I listen to cannabis so much, I start to formulate. That's what I think rap is. So if I'm smart, I can just make my own words and put them the way cannabis would do it. And now I seem like a rapper for 5 years. But I really never was a creative rapper. I just was mimicking cannabis. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know who Joe Budden was mimicking, Black Thought, but I don't feel like Joe Budden, you don't shut this off. I don't think you shut it off, Liz.
As far as just the music side of it, is that it? Because I noticed we're throwing out hip hop, and they say hip hop is a lifestyle. So he is, in a sense, he's still entrenched in the hip hop culture. He just abandoned the music.
Yeah. You think Joe Budden is entrenched in the hip hop culture? Why?
Because he talks about it all the time.
He only talks
because
about
podcast.
He only talks about releases. Right. He don't talk about hip hop. He talk about big releases that's coming out, and a lot of them be on the bubble.
Controversially, if a rapper does something that's talk aboutable, he's on it.
Yes, he's not just talking about. He's not talking about the new, like, you know what I'm saying, like 38 Spash. He's not talking about no underground shit. He's talking about
the big shit,
Drake stuff,
stuff.
whatever's big. If it's trending, then he's gonna talk about himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not big up in those smaller artists and doing this and that. He's criticizing somebody. Salute Jason in the building. Jimmy in the building. Salute. Appreciate. And King Hassel said, Ice-T is the goal. I am a nightman walking. Don't steal that. I got a song coming with that. So he's a culture vulture. No. He's talking about Joe Budden. I'm not saying Joe Budden is a culture vulture.
He's not a culture vulture.
No, he's not a culture vulture, but he's just not about the culture as much as you would think. He likes it, but he's not about it.
Even Jay-Z got bars like right now. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z probably got a bunch of records in the cut right now that he can drop and they're still gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who?
If you are like you rapping, you still recording regardless of what you doing a podcast. You still gonna record.
I feel
music,
like
bro.
all my legends are still rapping. Corrupt still rapping.
Rakim just dropped. MC Light just
and we need to have that
album.
Conversation about the elders that's dropping music right now.
They still dropping music.
They still dropping music. LL just dropped one of the best. I'm going to be honest. LL album is one of the best albums he's ever dropped.
They playing the joint with him and Sweetie. They playing that like crazy on the radio right now.
Yeah, but LL is doing the right thing. He keep pushing it.
Yeah.
He didn't just drop it and leave it. Like a lot of these dudes, they just drop the album, leave it. LL was on the Today Show.
Yeah.
The Today Show. How many rappers can get on there? LL was on the Today Show.
Why he's going back to the old school of
promoting, getting your face out there.
What I just say in the group chat.
What? Oh, getting back to the flyers and the posters.
Like all of that shit.
He's doing it like he's like, you know what? How you supposed to do it back in the day? You got to be everywhere. It's in everything. LL would sit on this chair right now. This chair right here that's on the side right there. LL would come and do that because he's like, yo, all promotion. He's everywhere. Matter of fact, let me get in his inbox. See if we can get LL in this bitch. But dead ass. But LL doing it right. LL is everywhere. He's promoting his album. And this album is really good. I do have one critique. The track listing is off.
The way that he put it.
He shouldn't have put Cypress first. He shouldn't have put Cyrus. He shouldn't have put that song first. But other than the album should have been listed. It should have flowed better, but it's still a very strong album. What do you think of the album? LL Cool J album?
I liked it.
TJ?
I give it a solid passing grade.
Anybody out there in the comments that want to?
I still think, as far as the elders, I think MC Light got the crown for right now.
I still didn't get around to that. I only saw the video.
MC Light was tough,
and she said LL inspired her to make that album.
I was working out. I was in the gym, like hitting the weights dumb hard, and I was like, I played it out and I played it again. I was like, I mean, even production wise, she didn't miss.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, MC Light kind of hit on.
Shaq.
Maybe her brothers in
But
the studio doing her
She
production.
she had Queen Latifah on there.
Yep, she had mad people on now, killing it.
Ghostface was on there.
Ghostface on everybody.
Ghostface been hopping on everybody's album.
You can't get an album. You can't do an album. Ghostface just pop up.
Stupid. Ghostface and I think it was Ghostface and Little Mama on that record. That record was
Little
tough.
Mama, Little Mama
shit.
went in on that.
Yeah.
I think she liked Little
Ghostface
Mama.
and
She loves some Little Mama.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
I'm gonna listen to that this week. I'm gonna listen to that this week.
Honestly, I think she took the crown this year for elders.
Oh, you know what? I gotta listen to the Rakim because you said there was a record on there with Rakim and Nipsey.
Yeah, it's the third record.
The Rakim album was okay to me. It wasn't.
That's one that suffered from track listing
honestly,
too. He only
I
had
wanna
7
hear the
joints.
Rakim and Nipsey record because I'm like, ooh, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like it should be one of those records.
What?
You know what I'm saying? The Rakim and Nipsey.
It's a good record.
It was okay. The album, I'm saying.
No, but you, Fliz, it started off really well.
Yep.
And I know why you saying this.
I'm going to say something that's going to piss a lot of people off.
Go ahead, say it.
Because I saw somebody else say this and I had to agree with them.
What?
The album, it doesn't sound like there was any growth in Rakim. It just sounded like Rakim was doing Rakim did in 88 and 86 to me. But some of the beats were trying to. So I was like,
I'm going to tell you why that's not fair.
It might not be fair. I'm just giving my honest critique.
Can I tell you why that's not fair?
And why?
Rakim was so far ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Rakim right now, you can put on Rakim and listen to them lyrics of like them second and third albums. Them joints is above everything right now. Rakim was so far ahead that we thought that shit was normal. It wasn't. He was ahead.
That's not my gripe with it.
No, but you're saying it's no growth. But if he's so far ahead of you, you're gonna be like, he ain't grow. This is where he was because he was so strong back then. Go ahead, TJ.
What I was gonna say is he's not. It's like Rakim is rapping what you know as Rakim, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you're saying there's no growth, it's just like he didn't adapt to the era of now. Like even like with the MC
that's the only
Light,
thing you can mean.
Like MC Light with the MC
I don't
Light
mean that
album,
either.
there's records that's relatable to now on MC Light's album, right? So it's like you see how he's saying like only them from the crack, like from that crack era, because that's what you're hearing. Like Rakim was in that era.
Yeah.
So the core of Rakim was the crack era.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like just think when Rakim was Rakim, he's speaking from the era of when Alpo, Rich Porter, or the drug, you know what I mean? The top tier drug dealers. Yeah. Because that's the era that he come from.
That's not what I'm saying.
But like no, I'm saying like like the sound of what it was.
No, I know he's saying, but I'm saying that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is I think Microphone Fiend is the hottest album he's made, in my opinion.
You mean the first one?
But it was the era of that.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't think he got an album called Microphone Fiend.
No, that song.
That's on Paid in Full.
Microphone Fiend,
though, is what I'm saying.
But no,
like,
I'm saying that's
no. Microphone Fiend is the second album. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is
Follow
second
the
album.
Lead, I believe.
Microphone Fiend is my favorite all-time Rakim song. Even if he had that type of stuff on this album, would have been like, oh, he couldn't match the Microphone Fiend to me on this album. Even go back to the 18th Letter album, which was a dope album.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that good. I think it was okay. Go ahead.
The 18th Letter, I dug that. I remember I was in college listening to that album.
It's okay. Go ahead.
And pretty much Microphone Fiend still stood as like this monolith of like, yo, he still ain't touched this song to me. I love Microphone Fiend. So it's not about him having to be like modern or something. It's just like, all right. I get it. You know?
Well,
it's like Rakim spoke for that era.
Yeah.
Like, so him to come out with an album right now, he's still speaking to that era. He's, I mean, so,
and that's fine to me. If he dropped 10 Microphone Fiends, when did that come out? 88? I think 88, maybe 89, something like that. So if he's had, I'm like, yo, that song is fire to this day. Microphone Fiend and Follow the Leader.
Let's be honest.
Those are two songs I think right now is fuego.
Fliz, you picking the best songs of this guy's career. You're picking. That's like saying Tribe didn't outdo Can I Kick It? You know what I'm saying?
That's people don't agree with me on that.
You're picking.
Shit. People
don't. What I'm saying is this: you're never going to get that. First of all, Microphone Fiend was recorded. The way they recorded it, they're on like they're doing reel to reels. The way they're recording the sound will never. The sound they're using heavy machinery, like you know what I'm saying. Like they're using real drums, like or like big, like this. The whole thing is different now. So you're never even going to get that sound. It's recorded on vinyl. Like they had a master that they had to run to the studio. Now everybody's doing it in the studio and just uploaded to SoundCloud or whatever. I mean, right to the distro kid. Like it's different. Like, huh?
You had it right the first time too. Both.
Yeah.
SoundCloud, distro kid. Like,
so what I'm saying is you're gauging. Like, so let me be honest. Like my stuff from Mud Kids, like we got Mud Kids, right? That stuff right now, they love it overseas and yada yada. We our stuff does way better overseas than over here, right? That stuff I could never recreate that sound because the equipment we were using real machinery. We every single song when we recorded it onto the ADAT, we had to do it live. Like when we did the drop, it was no automation. So we were like, I would sit there at the thing. We would mute this sample. We would mute these 2 samples and then let them go. Then mute it. Like we were using the whole mix board. We were pressing physical buttons.
You remember back in the day?
Of course I did.
All those little it's like this is the track, but it had all those different little buttons that you that do different.
Well,
shit.
yeah, like say track 1 through 27 or track 50. And each sound had the snare was on one side. The snare was on one track. The kick was on one side. So we wanted to drop the kick. We would physically touch the kick, drop it, then bring it back in. Yeah. So we got so good at this, we like boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, cat, boom, boom, cat. So we doing this shit live, bro. So we literally, me and Tony, we didn't. They learned to produce from me, and I was in the studio. I was learning that you had to write what was the sound on there. Okay, this is the squiggly horn. This the bass line. This is the hi hat. Every single thing was on a different track. So on the tape, so you wrote it. This is Michael Jackson. This part is Luther. So everything was on a track on the mix board. The mix board had fucking 200 tracks. So we like this. So that sound, you're not getting that from a computer. So some way.
We're dancing around.
No. We're not dancing. But let me finish. Then
all right, go ahead.
What I'm saying, Fliz, what I'm saying is, you're taking the sound of a microphone fiend. That kind of sound, you cannot even create that right now. So that's one of the best records in hip hop ever. So you're gonna rate his new music, which I get. It's not no microphone fiend, but to say he didn't get to microphone fiend status, that's one of the biggest hip hop records ever. So that's like saying LL didn't recreate I'm Bad or Mama Say Knock You Out. These are the biggest records in hip hop.
I'm not saying that. Y'all keep misconstruing what I'm saying. And I'm letting y'all go off.
Go ahead.
You're not hearing me.
Go ahead.
So you just went up on a tangent.
Go ahead.
So we're not talking about sonically, well, this was old school real to world versus the computer. I'm not saying that.
But why is that not important?
Because like it or not, I can take an old school artist, take Rakim out of it. I've talked about other artists that this album was banging better than this one. I don't care about the sonics. My ear said this was a doper track. It could be lyrics and all that. So I'm not going to make an excuse. If an album ain't hot to somebody, it just ain't hot. Not because it was on a reel to reel and all that stuff. That's all fluff. Like, let's be real about that.
Booba the producer. I used to record at his studio. That's one of the guys. Booba the producer. Shout out to my man Booba the producer down in DC. We recorded a lot of music at his studio.
Shout out to Boo Boo.
Go ahead.
But I'm saying, like, so I want to clear this up because I am a Rakim fan. I don't think this album held up to where I was like, all right, and
that's
like,
fine.
It was like, yo, like, some of it's like, it was just, it's just Rakim.
That's
just
fine.
Sounded like, and not, for lack of a better word, it just not.
Was you expecting more?
Yes. I was expecting, because all the other old school artists are coming killing shit.
Mm-hmm. And I would rather you say I expected more than say it wasn't as good as Microphone Fiend. That's a very big record.
I was trying to explain because y'all went in again when I said something.
Go ahead.
So I said, let me explain. Like it was, I like that. I used Microphone Fiend as a reference to say it's not because of that, because I like Microphone Fiend and he's still hot. He could have did that. I was trying to say he could have did Microphone Fiend right now. He could have did Follow the Leader right now. He could have did Don't Sweat the Technique right now. Anything. He could have did, like I said, I like the art. He could have did Guess Who's Back. And I'm like, like to me, I'm like, this album wasn't like,
it wasn't what you was expecting.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I was expecting him to come out with the like But and that might be my fault because I look at Rakim as we all look at Rakim as kind of one of the gods.
Yeah, but look at his track record recently. He haven't been making. That's like expecting him to do like great, super big numbers. That's like expecting Ezekiel Elliott to do what he used to do. He's not been doing that recently. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's like like we kind of like, yo, it's Rakim. He's been okay. The guy been out the game forever. He ain't even like we just like I was like, I hope it's decent. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting him to come with Microphone Fiend. Like I wasn't expecting him to come with like paid in
That's
full.
why I think that might be my fault for expecting the God MC to be like,
wild.
I'm shutting this down. You know what I mean?
But hey, yo, put it like this, right? Like instead of these guys like making a full album, why ain't they trying to focus on the actual single that can pop? Like how those things pop?
Well,
because it's possible.
You know what?
Look at all right. So
you're right.
We just said LL Sweetie, right? So LL is already tapping into now,
right?
But he's LL on that record, right?
But at the same time, LL did release a whole album.
That's true too. But what's the focus of the album? That single right now.
Proclivity.
You're hearing that shit.
Yeah, but he
constantly.
did. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
so
think
it's like
Rakim,
like why aren't you trying to tap into now at the same time still being Rakim?
I hear you on that. No, can I jump in real quick? I don't know if every artist has the aura to be able to.
Yeah.
Can you see Rakim with Sweetie?
Or even
else.
single driven.
I
don't
can
think
see Rakim with like
is
Kendrick
not single
or J. Cole.
Yeah, Rakim is
What
not. Rakim is not a single driven artist.
It could be somebody like that, and then you still throw somebody else that's a Rihanna on the hook, like you know what I'm saying, like something crazy. But it's still because you like it's Rakim, bro. Like,
no, I'd like to hear him rock with beat wise. Kanye. I would love to hear Rakim on Kanye records. I ain't gonna even front. I know we feel a certain way about Kanye, but Kanye's production is fire to me.
That's fact.
If
when
I heard
he's in
Rakim
his bag, he's not always in his bag.
Yeah, if I was to hear Rakim on Kanye,
let me pull up this. You know what I mean, like, and it's still gonna smack. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So the thing with Rakim's album, Rakim did all them beats himself. So y'all got to take that in consideration. Like Rakim is not dealing with top of the line producer. He made his beats himself, so it changed everything. He didn't go and let me get Static Selector, let me get Alchemist. No, Rakim did them beats. So that changes everything. He got that Nipsey verse. He put it on his own beat. Yada yada. He went and got a lot of.
He made all his own beats.
He made all his own beats.
So, but in order for him to get that Nipsey verse, it had to get cleared.
Yeah, no doubt, no question.
Because Black Sam ain't even.
No question.
Playing with Nipsey's.
But if you Black Sam, are you turning down Rakim?
Oh no, he's not. I was about to get to that.
Yeah.
So we know that it's a verse. Know what I mean? Like it's official. It ain't nothing old.
It ain't no.
It's something that
it ain't nobody walked up on him with a thumb drive. Yo, I got this verse. Yeah. You know, it's a real. They probably did the verse when Nipsey was alive. To be honest, that's how long Rakim take to make his. And that's the other thing. Rakim takes a long time. He's not active.
And Nipsey's
not active.
And the fact that it's Rakim, Nipsey coming. Oh yeah.
And I feel like, and I understand what Fliz trying to say. Fliz doesn't. He's not happy with. He's saying it's okay, and I get it. It's not whack, and I understand what Fliz. And
he had him.
I graded it on the curve, and I do understand when it first came out. I was like, this shit fine, and then it just slowly died. It died down and da. But what you gotta understand when you listen to the album, you gotta realize it feel like Rakim didn't want to do too much. I'm just gonna be honest. Rakim got like one verse on every song. Everything else is features, everything. And he only put 7 songs out. It's almost like a Jay Electronica syndrome, low key, because Jay Electronica is the hardest dude to get to make an album.
So every record got a feature on it?
Every record.
So there's not just
one record with just Rakim, not one.
Oh no, he's supposed to.
Every record has 2 to 3 features, every single record.
There's one where you had like 15 I feel like
so
like, he's supposed to do that, at least have 2 to 3 records with just
Side Dog, we're gonna bring that phone line stuff. I got you. We're gonna do that.
Yo,
Side
Dog going nuts. He's doing crazy. He like
yo,
this.
He like, yeah. See,
that's
yo, I've had so many like talks with hip hop heads. I'm like, yo, Microphone Fiend is the one. They will kill me over that.
He said he's from the crack era. You know what I'm saying? He said he's hustling Fetty right now.
Yeah. So the thing
with he's trying to tap into the system.
I know what Fliz is trying to say, and I know what I'm not even trying to say that he's saying it wasn't to him, it wasn't Rakim's best work. I'm just trying to get Fliz to understand what Rakim was up against. He making his own beats now. He doesn't rock with Eric B.
Which isn't always good because I suffered from that too, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. And me too. I buy my beats now. I used to make a lot of beats. I don't even have the time to make
stop making all your own shit because it don't
started sound, that's what J. Cole was doing.
Yeah.
That's what J. Cole was doing. It started being like, Cole, like, yeah. And J. Cole was making #1 record, like big records without like not. I'm talking about the whole concept album. Them joints was doing units, and he making his own beats. So you couldn't tell him nothing. But then he got in his ear like da da da. But at the same time, what I'm saying with Rakim, like he got a bunch of features. He don't have nobody producing, so he probably did that thing in a bubble of his own. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking like, yo, let me get this sound da da da. So I graded it on a curve, kinda. And I respected him for what he did, like as opposed to KRS-One last album, which I thought was absolute garbage.
Yeah, I saw your review on
absolute trash. I'm just gonna be honest.
Inside dog right here. Hold on.
Oh damn! I could have got him on the joint right there.
You can hear him. You can hear him.
I can't even hear him. Turn it up.
I don't know if that's gonna register.
Hold up. Go ahead.
Say something. Now we can hear you. Put on the mic.
Talk, Sally.
What's good? What's good with your boy DJ Sutter from the chat tapping in, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's happening with you, Jack? Hey, I'm just like this, man. Today's music, man, different now.
Yep.
Understand me, Jack. I'm in 85, nigga. You dig? Today's era, man, is different now. They ain't sell crack no more. They sell fentanyl.
Yeah.
Niggas popping pills. So you can compare what's going on today's music, with what's going on back then. I will say this, right? I told Cass a long time ago, I got to bring that masterpiece shit, that down south gonna take over now.
Yep.
East Coast is washed up. Who East Coast get money? Who? Who get money?
I could have sent him a link and got him right on here.
Want to be the boss? Gotta pay the price. He's killing him. He's not.
Who we talking about?
You want to be the boss?
I can't hear everything he's saying.
D-Lo Brown?
Who you talking about?
D-Lo Brown.
Oh, D-Lo, your boy. He's coming here. He's coming to the town. He coming here where he coming.
Who we talking
he coming
about?
here where what's the joint? The homeboy, he said he killing TikTok right now.
D-Lo. Yeah.
He coming here. He's coming.
He coming?
Hey yo, you know he's coming to the town, right?
Boss man D-Lo.
Boss man D-Lo. He coming with Goldwilla.
Yo, listen, tell Side Dog we're gonna plug him in.
Hey, I want to say one thing to the show, man. I told Cass a long time ago about down south. Now, you know what it, man? Because the niggas up this way they hate. They don't promote their artists. Down south,
They promote their artists.
They all pull up.
Facts.
Right? It's just the problem with you in this town, man. Niggas hate too much. They hate too much, though. That's why they ain't got shit. You go to some cities, some of these days now. You go down south, nigga. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, yo, I told you when I was in Bama, all of that, it's crazy out there, yo. It's a different vibe.
Nah, those numbers is fucked up. You know why? You promote other towns than your own folks. It's fucked up, man. Fucked up, man.
Tell Side Dog we're gonna holler at him, bro. We got
Yo, side. We gonna link up with you, but you speaking facts though. We gonna tap you in. I'm gonna hit you. We gonna get you on the live though.
Hey, yo, Eric B. the Rock Cat, nigga, oh wait, man, cracking grocery, nigga.
Church, speak.
There it is.
Word.
Tell him respect, bro.
Respect, brother.
I could have sent him a link and got him on the screen.
You already.
We appreciate him watching for real.
I got you. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Side Dog in the building. Let me hit this little joint for the sponsor gang. If y'all watching and y'all respect the show, what we do, I want you to check out the sponsor.
Quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
If you rock with the show, make sure you head over to the sponsor. Black, you got to put a dash, Yeti.com. THC infused organic products. If you smoke, if you chew chocolate that makes you fuzzy and warm, if you want the gummy bears, I think what else he got? The rolling papers. He claimed he got the only black rolling papers. I don't believe it. But he said he the only site in the world that sells the black, or the country that sells the all black rolling papers. And he got the moonshine and some other stuff. I helped build that website. Salute. Black-Yeti.com. Go over there to the sponsor. They do support the show. Flizzy has music. What you about to drop, Fliz?
Everything. I mean, like I'm always working on some. The Trayton's album is done finally with me and Errol Flynn. My own personal album that I've been doing is still like, you know, but I'm always doing stuff, so that's goes without being said. I've been doing collabs with everybody from at this point around the world. I'm doing international collabs, bunch of video shoots. I got a TJ Saw's video shoot this weekend. The following weekend, I got a video shoot with Big Six Boxing Academy with Jason Estrada. Plus, I'm always shooting videos anyway. Just everything. Oh, the clothing line. Get at my clothing line.
An artist named Fliz.
Yo, an artist name. Everything. You know, make your production.
Flizzmusic.com.
Flizzmusic.com. Just get at me.
TJ,
man,
what you got
everything.
going on?
Oh yeah, TJ Source 41 on all socials. You know what I'm saying? ColeonClothing.com. You know what I'm saying? You see the hats popping. You know what I'm saying? Get at me for the clothes and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the album's coming. Stream my joints right now. Champagne and Good Vibes. That's what we pushing. You know what I'm saying? Champagne and Good Vibes remix. Be on all streaming platforms. I'll probably say by the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to J Deuce. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
Yeah. Spread love, not hate. Go check that album out. You know
The
what
What Show.
Now. The What Project.
We got the What Project coming along.
You know what I'm saying?
This could change things.
They counted me out. My album, you know what I'm saying? Cooking. Yeah. Video shoots. I've been shooting videos. I've been in Vegas shooting videos. We about to shoot a video this weekend. And then I'm saying I got another couple more videos in the works too. And then you about to get them freestyles. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take it back to the mixtapes and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm cooking. Don't worry about it. Shout out to DJ EA Sports. Shout out to DJ Franchise. Shout out to all the DJs running the records. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Side dog. I'm gonna tap in with your email. You already know what it is.
Salute. Peace. And we ain't had no less than 80 people watching at all times tonight.
Popping tonight.
Yeah, we had a lot of people watching. We appreciate that. Make sure you go to all of our all of our individual. I got a page, Charles Brown. We got the What Show, YouTube. We all got music. I got a new album I'm working on. Mine on the low. I already tapped Fliz. I'm sending Fliz. I sent Fliz his beat. TJ gonna get his beat tomorrow. Like, listen, we doing some good.
What's our album?
Our album, the What Show album. We gonna put a tour. We're gonna do like a 5-6 city tour next year. We're gonna take the podcast to different cities. We're gonna put different artists on the show. It's gonna be crazy. You ain't never seen nothing like this. And we're working on a festival. Listen, I wasn't supposed to say that. Shh, forget you ain't never heard none of that. Guess what, gang? I'm gonna keep this moving because I don't want everybody to. I want to lose everybody, right? I want to say we were talking about hip hop artists, and I want to say what's up to this guy, NBA YoungBoy, right? And y'all may say, well, why are you talking about NBA YoungBoy? He is the youngest artist to have 7 platinum albums.
Yo, I like NBA YoungBoy, man.
7 platinum albums. Now I know NBA YoungBoy is in a little bit of a jam.
I'm mad that he's in the jam.
He looking at some jail time, but NBA YoungBoy is what Tupac used to be as far as recording. He constantly is recording. 7 platinum albums is crazy, dog. Now, I can't say I heard all 7 of the albums, but he has 7 platinum albums. That means he has a strong fan base and he's doing it how he's supposed to do it. He's staying focused.
Facts. Hey, yo, right? So in my crib, me and Kai used to have, well, we still do it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kai, all right. You know what I'm saying? He's on the album as well. But I used to be like, yo, go check out this old album. It can be anything. I'd be like, oh, go check out this old Heavy D shit. You know what I'm saying? Or go check out the Wu-Tang album. He's like, oh yeah, check out this NBA YoungBoy. Right? He hit me with that one day. I'm like, oh, this dude's nice. I'm listening to the cat. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. Like I fucks with NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? But in my crib, like, we put each other on to different music. You know what I'm saying? So now, man, sometimes, yo, I come in the crib and I'm like, the fuck, like he listening to Prince, like you know what I'm saying? Like Kai be listening to everything,
Surprisingly.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Fliz getting sleepy.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
hold up.
nah, but you know me, I just be on my bullshit.
That's that. What's the I came in the crib one day and he was listening to oh damn, I'm trying to think of the record. What was the record? It was something that I'm like, wait, he knows about this? Like it really, it was really something from my ever like not like a Mad Lion or something like that, but it was something like
Vicious.
like it was, and I'm like, damn, like he knows about this, but he'll listen to Bob Marley. I come in the crib, you know what I mean, like
Super Cat, someone like
yeah.
that.
I'm like, okay, you know what I mean, so yeah, it's all love, you know what I mean, so the youngins got to keep putting.
Nah, I'm in here.
The youngins got to put on the OGs the music, and then the OGs got to put on the youngest music. That's how we got to, you know what I'm saying, keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying?
Dead ass. So I want to keep talking about this hip hop music, but it's so much going on like this right here. They saying that Future in his new song, he's taking a dig at everybody that took a plea deal in the YSL case. He said, you done took a plea on my slime. Won't be surprised if you ended up dead. Who he talking to, T? Future talking reckless right now.
I mean, damn.
Is he talking to your boy? Because all of them took pleas. And low key, that's not a good thing to say if this dude still he's still fighting.
I'm not even saying
to get out.
I'm gonna just like, nah, I mean, next comment.
That's
next
low
comment.
key a threat. Let's just be honest.
Next question.
Yeah, next topic.
Next topic.
Don't ask
he
no
said
questions.
Free Thugger. We want Thugger to come home. Free Thugger. We want Thugger to come home.
That's some crazy talk.
I seen Thugger come to our city and he fucked the stage up. Free Thugger, man. Real shit.
There's sometimes rappers of that magnitude don't need to say something.
That whole case is all over the place.
I think some dudes they rapping, they get caught up in saying a hot line, and they don't think about the consequences of that line. That's a crazy line. Let's be honest with this dude fighting for his life.
Yeah, for sure, Hanson. We know who he's talking to.
We know who he's talking to, but you shouldn't say that.
Free Thugger.
You know what I'm saying? That's wild, bro.
There's some things ain't worth it, man. Sometimes you gotta leave that alone.
Honest. Dude fighting for his freedom, and you gonna say
come home.
Everybody.
Check it. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Go ahead.
Young Thug get out of jail. He's gonna be the biggest artist popping. His tour is gonna be the craziest tour popping.
It's gonna be crazy.
Like for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like Free Thugger, man.
Listen, bro, that's crazy. Imagine that prosecutor get wind of that, and he'll really they'll make the slightest line sound really ominous in court.
Hell yeah.
She's reading like he just threatened everyone that took a plea deal
and
from
her
the
white
state.
Voice.
Everyone on the plea deal, everyone that took a plea deal from the state is now in danger because Future said you're going to die for taking a plea deal for testifying against.
Like, nah.
What's his real name? She's not gonna say Young Thug. She's gonna say his real
Free
government.
Thugger.
Yeah,
We even gonna say it. Free
yeah.
Thugger.
So I don't know if you should be saying that. Future, chill out.
Yeah, I've been watching.
These mics are powerful.
I've been watching the trial too, but that it's all over the place. It's like they it's like he can walk out tomorrow. Like real shit. Because it's just like it's all over the place.
He's saying they did what this guy did.
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine? 6ix9ine just got a crazy deal right now.
He signed a $6 million record deal with Cartel Music. I think they the real cartel, Dad. I'm dead ass. I think he signed with a real cartel. A Spanish language label, $1 million for the album, $250 per show.
He has to stay out. He has to stay out of trouble.
6ix9ine?
Yeah, that's part of the deal.
Oh, so if he get in trouble, what happens?
That's what I was.
I've never heard a deal like this.
No. So basically, I don't know as far as like what it is, but in order for him to keep that's his whatever that bread is right there. That's the upfront. But we know the $6 million. He probably got $1 million off it or whatever, and then boom, or a couple million. But they basically said he can't get in trouble for whatever however the contract is. He has to stay out of trouble.
Dead ass.
So basically, 6ix9ine should just be. Do you know how when he got out, boom, he got in trouble, boom, he came out, he did the record with
He
the
got in
Spanish
trouble
artist.
a bunch of times.
Yeah, but he did the record with the Spanish artist, the pop
Yep,
shit.
yeah.
That's
which
what
is where he
needs to
should
do.
have took it. Yeah,
That's exactly what he needs
but
to
that's
do
what
and
they
keep it
paying him
moving.
for, to do that Spanish music. And I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, you don't even that Spanish music is a different lane.
Hey, yo, but you know that
It's
was
a
one of
whole
his
different
biggest, When
lane.
you look at it though, that record was one of his, that
It
was
was.
one of his biggest records.
No, he got more than one Spanish record though.
Yeah,
He got about dead ass 7, 8, 9 Spanish joints.
he just did the festival over there. I was watching that shit. I forgot where the fuck they was at, but yo, the festival was so crazy. Like Fat Joe was on that festival. There was a lot of big artists. I think Future might have been on that joint too.
And
there was
that's
a lot
crazy.
of big artists on that festival. But guess what? He was out of shape.
You know what?
He was out of shape.
He was out of shape, bro. Look
But this
at-
dude be running them shows. He be,
Nah, he was out of shape. He was like, "Y'all, I'm gonna throw up."
He was drunk.
They had to give him some time. Like he wasn't out. He was out of
really?
shape.
That's weird because this dude always performing.
Yeah.
Jimmy said
he
definitely
ain't
a
been in the gym.
cartel.
Oh yeah.
He get them implicated any kind of way.
You
they
know
getting
what? I
out
have
there.
a
He
new
ain't gonna-
respect. Like
That cardio, bro. That
no,
cardio
I'm
is
not. I'm
everything.
talking about. I've heard some more information because I've never followed Tekashi.
Right.
Just talking about. I've never been into what.
I had to follow him because I was
I
in the
don't-
into
I
the
don't-
internet, into the media. But go ahead.
Yep. I never like knew like all I know is people loved him and then all of a sudden he was a snitch or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I started hearing some new information. It's not as cut and dry as that. I don't think.
They slept with
think-
his girl.
Yeah.
Once I started hearing this stuff, I was like, oh, this
And
dude was
they
done
robbed
wrong as
him.
hell.
They robbed him. But that's the conundrum that they
You know
added
what?
to make, like, that's the conundrum now of the new generation
Yeah.
where they making
That's
it
an
where
excuse to make everything.
So
cool.
who was the there was it was a rapper. Some rapper went on and was saying that Tekashi's not a snitch and people try to change the definition of snitch and I was just like, just hear some information. I think we're quick to just kind of throw stuff out there, but it's not as cut and dry when I heard all the stuff that he went through. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, right? Peep this, right? On some real shit, like they was making dumb decisions, bro. Like at the end of the day, this dude was on the verge of being one of the biggest fucking stars.
Yep, he was there.
Like, know what I mean? Like crossover, like he had the big ass records, right? A lot of the shit that they was doing for his marketing or whatever, they didn't have to do.
Yep.
Like he's the money. Why the fuck is the money being around? Y'all talking about and even him on camera, yo, TMZ cameras is right there, and you're doing all this extra shit and putting money on somebody's head.
Because
Like,
Tekashi's also not intelligent.
Nah, but
no, he's very intelligent.
He's very
Fliz.
intelligent.
Well,
though. That's what
Fliz,
you're-
let me-
There's a
Nah.
difference between
He's
smart
very
and intelligent. There's definitions.
It's just dumb shit.
Yeah, there's a difference between being smart and
So,
intelligent.
Yep.
Intellect and smart can be defined differently, but I mean,
So by the time it came to the Breakfast Club and him basically saying this and this and this and that, it was too late, bro.
Mhm.
It was too late.
Well, he don't know what you mean by this.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that.
But you understand what I'm saying, though? It's like, yo, like these niggas should have understood, like, this dude is worth so much money, like all that extra shit, the street shit, even if it was popping, the money don't need to be around it. Like, why is he there where the cameras are rolling, or why is there cameras rolling?
they can't think to that. Well,
Like, you understand what I'm
at
saying?
that point in their life, they were young. They wasn't thinking to that
It's just
level.
dumb.
Well, hold on,
shit.
Fliz. Hold on,
You know
Fliz.
what I mean? They like, and someone with common sense would be like, all right, here's our train.
Well,
You know what I mean?
let me ask some.
Like,
let
he's
me ask
on
some
camera.
context.
They're robbing this motherfucker. He's on camera. Like, why is the money at the crime scene? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm with. I get you.
Well,
that
so-
comes with thought. You know what I mean?
Let me because I had to know a lot about 6ix9ine over the past couple years, so I can enlighten Fliz of what's going on. 6ix9ine was a clothing designer. He was a young, broke Spanish dude in New York. He blew up because he started doing crazy outfits and clothes,
All right.
and he started to become a social media. He learned how to use social media and become popping in his neighborhood, and he became.
In the rock world.
Before he even
Yeah,
was
before
rapping, he
Like,
wasn't even rapping.
that's
He was
what I'm
doing
saying. Like, he was
fashion
already on
and
some pop shit.
and not only that, he was like he was shock value. So he was using the internet for what it was meant to be used for.
Yep.
Entertaining, shock value. He was a young kid, 16, 17, that he started manipulating Instagram. He got mad followers, hundreds of thousands. He started da-da-da. But then he started rapping, one reason or another. I forgot the reason, but he started rapping and making hip-hop songs, da-da-da. Him and his man or whatever. So then that caught on to a degree, and then he got a deal with a label that's overseas. They gave him a bag to do rapping. He started doing it on some. He colored his hair because he was known for shooting. He used to shoot music videos.
All right.
They did the shit that he got sued for with the young female.
Well, let me get there. Look, I'm gonna get there.
You know what I'm saying?
So he was shooting videos and this and that and the third, da-da-da. He was known for that. He was known for the clothing, the videos, da-da. So then he started rapping. He got famous. Not famous. He got popular on the underground level. He's da-da-da. So then he started. Long story short, he did some video with some dudes. He went there to shoot the video with them. They had a young girl in the video in an apartment with a mattress.
Young meaning underage?
Yes, they had like 13, 14, like that.
Okay.
So they had her in the video doing some wild, doing whatever she's doing. You can't do that. You're exploiting a young girl. So they got to charge for that.
Oh man.
They got to charge for having that young girl in a brown pants. Whatever they did with the young, they got to charge for that. He caught the charge with that. He pled guilty, whatever. He took a plea, whatever happened, yada yada. So that's how he became an offender, whatever, right?
Yep.
So at that point, he was already blowing up in hip hop with him and Trippie Redd.
Yep.
So that came out that he had that charge with that girl. So they started calling him an offender. So then Trippie Redd and them all walked away from him. So he started becoming rap. But the reason he started being so angry because it was part of his shock value stick. It became he was a character. The Tekashi 6ix9ine was a character. His name is Daniel. He's a Guatemalan kid. His name is Daniel. The Tekashi is a character. So what happened with the character is
it became bigger than him.
Well, he started acting like a gangster, and then he ended up, long story short, he ended up with these the Bloods in that area. He got them to be in his video. He wasn't even part of the gang.
Yeah.
But they agreed to back him up in his video because it looks crazy. When you first see his first video, it wasn't his first video, but
I seen that video on the block with
that. Dog, I'm telling you, Flip.
The band.
I used to watch that video, Flip. First of all, I was like, this shit hard. That shit was hard as shit. But
like
me being who I am, and I'm from the streets, I'm like, why all these black dudes letting this Mexican dude act all crazy? Like they just chilling, they just bobbing with him. I said, what did he do to get this kind of respect in the hood? Because it's like 50 gangsters. It's 50 gangsters in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he going nuts. He just going nuts. He acting like he running the whole gang. But he wasn't running the whole gang. He got a pass from the gang to shoot that video.
He got a pass from the niggas that was.
So he looked like it was all a facade. He looked like he was part of the gang, So then when that blew, he got money now. So he's the bag of the gang. So he didn't get they let him become part of the gang because he was the bag. He's the front of the gang, but he was not in the gang.
Yeah.
So he started looking like the gang was his muscle, and he learned. That's why I say he was smart. He learned that if I played this character, it's like the Joker. If I play this character, it gets me big money. I get paid. So he started getting money from it. So then the gang started to follow him instead of the other way around. That's where their mistake was at. He's a civilian. He's not part of your gang. So why are you letting him dictate? You're going to everywhere he goes. What's my guy? Shotty and Mel and all these guys started to. They knew they let him be in the front.
One of the dudes is Jim Jones guys.
Yeah, so they let him be in the front, Fliz, because every time he's in the front, he's making more money and he's handing it off to the gang. Everybody's eating, right? So they're like, they couldn't control it no more. Now he's looking like the front of the gang. He's like, Treyway, all this stuff. He's making them the gang name bigger, right? So the gang and the people in Cali like, what's going on over there in New York? What y'all got this dude? This dude's bugging him, the rainbow hair. So it became bigger than the gang. He was bigger than the gang. People start thinking.
Like
people start thinking
he's a straight pop star.
That he was the gang, right?
I get where it went. Yep.
So then it became to the point that they needed him at that point because they was making so much money with him. Now, what happened was he's not a gang member, Fliz. So he doesn't adhere by the rules that they have. Yep. He's on video ordering hits. I'll give you $30K to go shoot at this rapper, like because he's making beef with every rapper online. That was his stick. he get more pub.
Telling niggas at SMD.
Yeah, so he looked at it like, I'm not scared to die because me going back to the hood is worse than death. So he started antagonizing all the rappers in hip hop, and everybody wanted to kill him. I'm gonna get you when he went to O Block and all this. So it became a spectacle.
I saw that when he was on O Block in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But he wasn't on O Block.
But he had he went there. He went there. But at the end of the day,
he went there, but he sleep. Yeah.
It was all theatrics, Fliz. He was all theatrics. It's like me going around the hood and I go by the trash can and I walk in the circle and I get in the
anybody can.
It is what
that dude looks like acting.
It is right. Anybody from the so anybody like me, I'm like, I laughed at it because I'm like, this is all. If you have any streets knowledge and whatever, you see that it's an act because you know the streets is really not like that, and you know that these guys are letting him do this. He's not in that gang for real. You could tell it. They're not gonna let their own member do this stuff.
Yep.
They're not gonna let them bring all this attention to the gang. But they lost themselves in the money. This dude throwing out $100,000 bags. Like it was millions. It was millions, Fliz. So they lost their mind. That's why they sitting in jail now, because they let him become the face of the gang. So end of the day, they started allegedly banging this girl and
he was getting big bags.
Right.
Like shows like 400, 500.
Big bags.
Big bag, like close to like.
But he started causing a lot of trouble, shootouts, and the police started watching them, feds started watching them. They got a couple of them on film in shootouts and all kind of nonsense.
The driver was already like the feds already got.
They was already on the gang before he got there.
The car been, tapped and
all that. So long story short, Fliz, this guy, when you say it was complicated, it was because when he got caught, he didn't go. It wasn't even 24 hours. This dude was like, I'm telling, soon as I get a chance to get in that damn interrogation room, I already know. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no gang situation.
He didn't ask for the McDonald's meal.
And to be honest,
he was in the car.
He had to tap like, wait.
Yeah. He was gonna call before the McDonald's came.
I don't like that shit. We gotta drop it down. He was eating the banana already, bro.
Yeah. So Side Dog, I hear you, Side Dog, but Side Dog, he was not a gangster. So he is, he did snitch, but he ain't no rat. Like he's a rat, but he's not even a gang banger. They should have never even let him in the gang. It don't make no sense. So that's what it is. So I'm gonna move on from Tekashi 69, but it's convoluted because they did allegedly sleep with his girl and they did rob him.
Yep.
But he was playing tough. He was playing a role. So he got what he deserved. You see what I'm saying? So, and Side Dog say the POTUS. Side Dog going nuts in the comments.
I know, right?
But long story short, he was playing a role. He went to jail. He barely did 2 years. The other dude's doing 10 and all this other stuff.
Matter of fact, he was in the spot that Diddy was at right now. That Diddy's at right now, he was there.
And you know what's crazy? I think he handled this dude went to jail quite a few times. It's not his first. He's just went to jail in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico in jail.
Really?
So this dude goes to jail all the time, bro. Like this dude.
Yeah, he might be bidding better than Diddy right now.
I guarantee.
Like,
I guarantee Tekashi take a bet.
My store orders, my soups.
he do a bid way better than Diddy right now. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Tekashi be more thugging than half these dudes that claim they thugging. I'm just gonna be honest. And it is what it is. You can say whatever, but this dude be thugging harder than these dudes. And I get it. It's all theatrics and whatever. But yeah, this dude I understand. I understand that he broke the code. I understand all that, and it is what it is. Who gonna be president? Kamala Harris will be your next president. I'm sorry to tell you. And it just is what it is, Flizzy. It is what it is.
Why you calling me out? I hate politics. I don't talk politics, bro. I don't care who wins. I'm not a Democrat, Republican. It's all stupid to me. I don't talk politics, bro.
I know, but Side Dog asked a question. It's gonna be Kamala
Harris. Kamala.
I'm sorry to the guys that
elect who you want. Ain't nothing gonna change.
Facts.
No, it's gonna low key change a little bit because you gotta think a lot of this stuff. When certain people get in office, they start appointing judges. That's gonna change the way things are geared toward your people. So like if they get a certain amount of judges on the panel, they can start making it where they already talking about giving police full immunity, which means he can come in and slap the shit out of all of us and it don't matter. We didn't have to do nothing or not. They talking about giving him full immunity to do whatever, bro. Like shoot you in the back, shoot you in the head, kick you in the ass, like whatever. And it's you can't. And that sounds crazy to me. That sounds like some Gestapo shit. So yes, it does matter who gets in office. And
if you can get your license to carry right now, go get your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna get real. Definitely.
He said, "Got money on her. We done." So listen, I feel like where we at with this, with the politics, with Flizzy saying that we don't care, and I get it. Some of us do feel politically obligated to vote, and I feel like everybody should vote. And I know Flizz don't feel that way. He probably feel
I know my blackness. I got a friend
You
named
said
Lynn.
my
My blackness, I will vote because people fought and died for me to have that right.
Do you vote
So
for
I
Flizzy?
do. I vote. Yes, I do.
Are you
But
gonna
I
say who
don't.
you want to vote
I
for?
don't talk like I'm some intellectual.
Do you know who you want to vote for in this election?
Actually, no.
So you're undecided?
You undecided?
I don't
Hey,
trust
that's
either of
honest.
these people.
That's true.
I'm being honest. I will vote.
Who do you
because
trust less?
I'm told I'm supposed to Trump.
He said, "I'm told."
To trust Trump less.
Yeah.
You know what?
Supposed, but
and-
see, that's the thing with all the politics stuff. See, it got me talking politics, and I hate.
I know,
this shit.
right? I know. We got it.
I fucking hate this, yo, for real. Like everybody be at each other's throats.
I'm
'cause
not gonna
nobody
do it
knows
to you
how
no
to
more,
say-
than Flizz.
Nobody knows how to say we all can be together or we're all fucked up.
I wish it was
You know what
true.
I mean?
I wish that was true.
That's what I'm saying. And look, I'm on that Pac shit. I was given this world. I didn't make it. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna pin you into
I've learned
politics no more.
as someone who's in his 40s, I've learned how to navigate myself through intelligence and intellect. Like, yo, here's where I need to be. Here's where I need to not be.
Yeah.
And there's certain situations I can't change. There's certain ways I can if I make a better decision. But there's a price tag to every decision you make, whether it's good or bad, bro. That's the way I live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach my kids the same shit. I'm saying there's a price tag to every decision you make.
Jimmy said the worst illiterate is the political illiterate. That's a fact.
That's
And
facts.
Flizz, we're not calling you illiterate,
No,
Flizzy.
I take no offense. Like, I don't care about politics. Like, my skin is thick to it. People fighting. People
I don't
motherfucking
want you to-
beefing at rallies over this shit.
No doubt.
I'm not fighting a motherfucker
Nah,
because
you
you want to
shouldn't.
vote for freaking Trump.
I don't post about Trump no more. I don't post about Trump. Like I learned like 4 years ago, like, yo, it gets too angry, to whatever. I just know who I'm voting for. It's too much fighting and division, but at the same time, I absolutely in no way it disheartens me to see blacks even considering voting for Trump. That shit is wild to me. Dead ass. I'm just gonna be honest. TJ, you voting for Trump?
You already know what I'm.
It's wild.
Is there a third?
No,
It's only them two.
no, because voting for a third party is throwing away the vote.
Yeah.
You're giving it to nobody. So let me
It
see.
doesn't even matter because those are the two.
Yeah,
Like they're the chosen ones. Like, you know what I'm saying?
dead ass. So Sidog says a race war coming soon. It ain't gonna never be no race war.
Like,
So
Hey, yo, Handsome, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? We'll set up that interview.
dead ass. We great. Get out of here, gang. We appreciate y'all watching. I had a great time. I don't think I missed nothing that I was supposed to talk about.
Hey, yo, you know what? Know what I was gonna say? We gotta get back to the giveaways.
We do.
yeah.
We gotta get back to the giveaways.
Hey, my
We got
man
the hats.
Marcus.
We got the
I owe him.
t-shirts,
I
you know
owe
what
him a
I'm
hat. I owe him a hat because I sent him a hat and then he sent the hat back to me because I didn't put his apartment. So I gotta send a hat.
And also, yo, King Handsome got the Woe Life clothing. Tap in the Woe Life clothing. He can send us some stuff. Nami will throw that in on the giveaways too if he's with it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that got merch, send us to us, and we'll tap it in with the
Dead ass. We will.
with the giveaways. You know what I'm saying?
The last time black people were forcibly pushed out of politics, Jim Crow laws happened. Got to be involved. You're right, Jimmy. I'm with you, and I think we do need to force that on people. It's wild to see people uninformed, and I understand what Flizzy's saying. It's just too much hassle. But right now, it's way too important. We gotta understand what not to do, and we can't be on the bubble with voting for Trump. I'm just gonna be honest, and I really don't even have conversation for a black man telling me he's gonna vote for Trump. It's wild to even have that conversation. Like, it's just crazy. So I don't even entertain it. Like, if you're gonna vote for Trump, do you? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna have a conversation with a person that's even saying some wild shit like that to me. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna keep that moving. If she win, those crackers gonna be pissed. That's what Sight Dog said. There it is. We're gonna keep this moving, gang.
Both
I think
ways,
we out of
too, 'cause
here.
It's a female and she a black female. You know what I'm saying?
Dead ass. And I'm gonna leave it at that. He said this might be the last election. Don't believe that. We got years coming, bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen. America gonna be here. These people ain't gonna give up their way of life. They still got Diddy running around here with baby oil, so they ain't gonna change nothing, bro. Gang, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate that. We love when y'all come through in the chats and comment.
ColeonClothing.com.
Share it,
started-
share it, tell
share it.
everybody, tell your
I know
friends.
we went we started a little late tonight. We started like 9:33, but y'all stuck with us and we really appreciate that, gang. We out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all next week on that flip.